And we're live. Hello. This is episode 2 of a Quenthian journey, the Flimbush family quarry, which is a name that has been pointed out as an unfortunate name for nobles. When last we left our heroes, the party had left the village of Lavoca to track down a known cult. Finding remnants of a ritual gone slightly awry, one might say. A few demons left over, just a smidge. The party quickly, in some way, shape, or form, took down the demons and searched the ancient plateau for clues. Coming to 3 possibilities: either that they may have traversed their way to the Flimbush family quarry, the village of Farden, or a nearby cave about 2 days north. Not knowing which option was to be the most diligent, they quickly decided which one they're going to go for. Making their way back through Lavoca, and with a bit of a guide from Lavoca, to the Flimbush family quarry. Making your way inside, you heard an odd buzzing. Wasp-like people known as the Tuscully. Will you find the cult here, or just more anguish? The stage is yours. I will transition the map for you.
Don't say more anguish.
Yeah, it was a bad one to finish up on.
Yeah. So I believe as we last left, I'd asked you all to roll initiative. Velfira had already. So, if I could get the rest of you to roll initiative for me.
My initiatives have been low every single time.
Oh, you've got it.
Wow. Wow, guys.
Why does she's lost?
Hey, please tell me you got a nat 20 to balance it out.
I'm not actively really listening to what your guys are rolling or looking because I'm getting the Tuscully set up, but it doesn't sound like it's good.
So far we have 2 natural ones and 1 natural 20, so it's going great.
Just going to add my initiative here, wherever it ends up. It's not going to be the right initiative. I didn't select the right token. That probably helps. Let's just make that the correct number. All right, we're good to go.
Sorry, what? The fuck did you... Oh, you nat one as well.
Yeah.
Look, we have to balance out last week's stream with all the nat 20s, so we'll do that first, I suppose.
All the there's like one person with nat 20s.
I got a couple of them.
Oh, you're all actually trash initiative. Okay.
Not all of us.
Except for Daria. Except for Eleanor.
Except for Eleanor.
Technically, I got a 0, but it gave me a 1.
Wow, that's
You take those.
we certainly do. Let's get a little bit of music going here for this as well. Our usual track. So, as the buzzing intensifies the wings, you hear these things call out through the cave. It almost echoes in clicks and buzzes, not speaking any form of common. And straight away there is movement from the back. You hear the rushing of footsteps, this odd carapace hitting wood and stone, flying 60 feet over here. You guys might be able to see him come into vision soon. Just past where you guys can see. That's
great. Which one's this guy?
We're going to take action dash and fly up here. There is one that looks far more elegant than the others. Has just exudes a more aura of authority than the others. It flies its wings, just the buzzing intensifying as it just darts over to the cliff. For reference, you guys are on a small pathway that leads forward and through. It is 10 feet up to the next area. You can see there's small ladders, actually quite large ladders, that lead up to another area that is 30 feet up from the area. So total, that guy is about 40 feet up from you guys. And from the angle where you are right now has half cover. That's his action then.
Right.
Eleanor.
Okay, what weapons are they carrying?
So the one that flew, you didn't see a single one. The one that called out, looking for just say what it is. It is a drone of the hive. It has claws and is pointed a crossbow down at you.
Okie doke. Oh shit. Okay, so both of them have half cover right now, yeah?
Both of them have half cover.
Huh. Well, you know me, I have no offensive spells, so it doesn't do shit for me. I'm fine. Shit. What do I do? Okay. This guy. Can I see him?
You can see him. So for saving their spells, that's fine.
Yes. Okay. Then let's do this. I will use unsettling words to lower his next saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, by a 6. Oh, he's fucked.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so, and then I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Nice.
So, 1 second there, I have to check something. Okay.
Oh,
He's still affected.
okay.
So, that is a total of 17 plus 1 for a grand total of 18 minus 6 for 12, which I believe fails.
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
maths.
this thing just buzzing falls prone down. Oddest noise you've heard in your life, a wasp laughing. But sure, why not?
I'll move a little bit.
So, how are you moving up there? Are you climbing up? It's 10 feet up off the...
Oh, I thought it
Yeah.
was just a...
No, the ravine you guys are in is 10 feet down. There is a ladder up here, which will work, but otherwise I'm going to need athletics checks for you to climb, because this is all loose mined stone.
No, I'm staying where I am.
Okay. So, it is the first one. At the end of its turn, I believe, gets to make a saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
That is a 3. Nope. Get that. So this one is over here. Is going to use its use its gliding wings to slowly descend rather than take fall damage. It'll come down here. An action will dash over here. Valfira.
Excellent. How far can I climb? In terms of
That is
movement-wise?
so. It would take 20 feet to get up here, dependent on an athletics check. If you were to just go up onto this first ledge.
I thought it was
Okay,
half
so-
movement speed.
Yeah, so it's 20. It's a 10-foot rise. But
Oh,
that's
yeah,
fully
yeah,
dependent on your athletics check if you're able to do it, because this is a very difficult climb since Valfira doesn't
Yeah.
have an innate climb speed.
Okay. So it'd be very difficult and very risky.
This is basically like it's. I want to say concave. No, not concave.
Convex.
Convex. That's the word. So
It's
it would go in
switching.
like it's. Once you get to the ledge and grab, it's fine. But this is where some of the limestone has already been started. Well, was started to be mined. So it's an awful lot of loose rubble. There's handholds, yeah, but the footing is not going to be sure, and you'd have to get up and around. So you could always try. There is a ladder further away from you, as you can see here on the map.
Yeah, that's a fair bit of movement. Actually, I mean, that isn't such a huge difference in terms of movement-wise. It doesn't make a huge difference, so I'm probably gonna head towards the ladder. And then 10 feet up, you said?
10 feet up with the ladder, yes.
Cool. Which got me there. Let me just double check actually. Do I actually have anything ranged on me? Actually, I can throw my hand axe.
You could throw a hand axe.
Which one's currently incapacitated? Because that
So the one that's prone, you wouldn't even be able to see from there because it is lying down on
Yeah.
a 30-foot rise. You
But
wouldn't
it's
have
that
lost
one.
that's the one up there.
It's. I can mark it for you guys. It wouldn't
I
be
can
visible
see
because
the-
it is prone.
Yeah, but then I can see this one over here.
You can see that one from there, yeah. And I'd say at the angle you're at now, once you're at least up off the 10 feet, the half cover is. It's not there.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna take one of my hand axes and just give it a bit of a throw at it. See
What's
if
the
I can
range of
land
hand
it.
axes?
Good question, actually.
'Cause it's 30 feet. Is it 20? Like I know some throwing weapons are 20 first increment.
20, 60. Yeah,
So it's
26.
disadvantage then.
I just realized. Ah, fuck. That's annoying. Unless.
So it's 30 feet up
actually,
on those ladders. So
Oh, 30 feet up on the these.
30 feet up to the next increment of the cave. Yes.
Fuck, that's a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna action dash just over here.
Action dash. Okay. Speed shouldn't matter for this boy. It's Nux.
Look, hopefully speed doesn't matter. I can at least get up to the second layer from what I could tell by measuring it. If I'm correct, I can get to there.
And then 10
We should have to go around it.
would be 40 foot. Yeah. 40 feet to get up.
40 feet to get there. And then I'll just move the extra 10 feet to get there.
Okay. Any action or bonus action you wish to use?
I will action dodge.
Action dodge. Okay.
Yep.
So. Liber.
I'm going to go 25 foot to there.
Okay.
And so I can't see the prone one from here, but I can see the other two okay.
So if you're down in the base increment, the one on the uppermost increment has half cover from you. The other one you should be able to see. The other drone. But the
Sweet.
prone one you can't see. So the only one that wouldn't have cover would be this one if you can see him.
Yep, okay, cool. So, just confirming maths. So I am going to spend 1 sorcery point to twin spell Chaos Bolt
Okay.
and aim for the 2 that I can see.
Okay, one will have half cover.
Yep, so the first one is the half cover roll.
Okay.
Now
Well, that'll
20.
hit regardless.
Nice.
And then second...
That
Fuck,
will.
never mind. So... Then... level 1. So... 3 and 2... 1 and 2...
That's
3
not
and
high
2.
damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire damage.
You're choosing fire damage. Okay.
Yep.
Is that-
And I'll roll for a surge.
Please do.
Let's get this party started. We're good.
Not yet.
Goes up by 1.
Flames hit him hard and he is not happy.
Good on him.
Aura.
Okie dokie. What is this thing?
That is a small table crate where you assume things would have been stored, held.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna move. Gonna go here. Then, which one was the one that got hit? Was it
The one that would have half cover from you.
Okay, so that one.
Yes.
Since it got hurt, I would like to toll the dead.
Okay.
Totally dead.
Toll the dead.
I believe that is a wisdom save.
Yes.
That is an 8. Plus not enough. I don't think.
Yay! Cool.
Nope.
So it's gonna be 1d12 because it's already gotten hurt. Yeah.
Fine.
11.
11. Okay. It's not looking happy and it's its turn. The thing, speaking in a language you have no idea, calls out. Its wings take out again. They start buzzing and it's going to zoom down at a 60-foot fly speed at you. And it is going to make its... we'll go stinger attack at Aura first. That is plus 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 9 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
What's he do?
I rolled my cons. God.
What did you roll?
a 4 plus 2.
That's not going to be enough. So as the Scully it swings around with Stinger and it injects its venom poison into you, you feel your body seize up. You are paralyzed.
Oh, no.
Seeing as the venom went into you, correct, it'll make one with its claws and then it will bite out at Liber. But we'll still do attack. That is... Wow, I don't know if that'll actually hit. 14 to hit you?
For me?
Yeah. Oh, you don't. You can't use shield or anything.
What's your AC?
10.
14. I can't. Yeah, no, I can't make that.
So that's an auto crit.
What? Oh, because I'm
Yeah, you're paralyzed. So that's 3.
Sorry,
And
can't do shit with that.
I'm so happy, guys.
7.
I was like not almost dying every time until we started streaming.
Yeah. So that is 12 points of slashing damage, and then it's going to make a bite at you, Liber.
Right.
That is 23 to hit.
I mean, sure.
You take 7 piercing damage. As this thing just comes out, does a flurry of attacks. That was... Yeah.
Thank you, temp HP.
Yikes.
Yeah, it... Oh. That'll be interesting if you're still paralyzed next turn. Eleanor.
You can't say that.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, I'm obviously gonna heal Aura because she's at 5 HP apparently. Okay.
That's 5 more than 0.
Yeah, if we didn't have leader, you'd be already done. That's amazing.
I'm squishy and Des just really wants other people to see me die.
You guys are the closest target.
So healing word at 2nd level, which is not bad, which is 11 HP.
Bless you.
Much better.
My bonus action. So I can't heal or I can't inspire anyone right now. What can I do? What can I do?
You've saved my life. That's enough.
You can just get up in their face.
Every week, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna let's fucking use my Ring of the Ram. Why not? Let's push this dude away from her. We'll try at least.
Okay.
Can you do it through people?
It doesn't really matter. I choose a target and I fucking attack.
That's sick.
Yeah. Ka-chow.
Rolling
Ka-chow
high.
indeed.
That'll hit.
Ooh. Look at this.
Nice damage. He gets pushed back into the wall, but kind of just bounces back since there's not room for him to actually go back.
God, that it's a wall again. I'm dumb. Sorry.
Does it
How-
take
how-
any bludgeoning damage?
Yeah. Isn't there a thing where if you get pushed against a wall, you take... It's
Can
like
you
full
cite
damage?
the rule?
Not off the top of my head.
I'm not familiar with that. Does anyone know the exact ruling on that?
No idea. I was just
Dude,
thinking, like, push.
I don't believe there is, but
I don't care.
look it up for... Well, it's not your turn.
Yeah.
This drone will make a save at the end of its turn. Natural 19. That's the end of its turn. This next one... This one will glide down a little bit and take a shot with its crossbow at Liber. That is plus... I think, what's your AC, Liber?
It's like 11 or something without...
18 hits.
Yeah. And don't worry about that, it's a homebrew rule thing.
Yep, I thought so. That is 11 piercing damage as the light crossbow.
11 on me.
11 on you.
Thank you.
Velfira.
That's fun.
Cool. So, Des, if I wanted to jump down, what would be the check? And, yeah.
So you'd be liable to fall damage.
I would.
It's only a D6.
Okay, well, if I was to move up here and then jump down.
There's no only.
I'd let you say, make a dex save to see if you can reduce it to half maybe, but no, you're still going to take some fall damage.
Can I take a cool, like, jumping attack as well?
Sure, I'll let you. I'll let you make something spicy if you don't fall. If you fail the dex save, you're going prone though. Only DC, but still.
All right, let's roll my athletics.
Dex
There we
save,
go.
not athletics.
Oh, dex save.
Oh. Okay.
Cool. Absolutely. There we go.
Absolutely worse. So, only 1 point of fall damage. As you try and tumble, the sword outweighs you, and you kind of just go ass over tea kettle.
That's
Nice.
one of my
You're prone. You can use half your movement
Yeah, I'm
now,
just
remaining
going
movement to get
down
up.
front.
And this thing's just
Yeah.
looking at you. Multiple eyes just blinking in your face.
Just doesn't look as cool.
I'm just just looking straight at its eyes, just trying just straight into them.
Since do wasps have eyelids?
They don't. It's just like this film coding that just
23 does.
23 will
Is
hit.
it still looking at me and judging me after that?
It's definitely judging you. You just feel slightly embarrassed. Roll damage.
Let's put a bit of psionic energy behind this one here.
There's been a lot of 23s rolled tonight.
Oh my god, that's high damage. 18 damage.
18.
It's not looking good. So, it was looking good. Now it's not.
Who's laughing now? Okay, that's into my turn.
Nux.
Alright, so I can get to the top of this thing with 45 movement, correct?
Correct.
Cool. I'm glad I'm fast. Yeet.
This thing's still prone.
Look, it is. So I'm going to use my bonus action to step of the wind so I can dash
Mark
to get
off
in
key
range of
point.
it.
Uh,
And I'm going to punch it.
Okay, at advantage.
punch.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm glad I rolled an advantage. It was a nat 1 on one of them.
Okay, if we could roll better
Uh,
tonight, please.
Look, we got a solid 10 on the to hit.
10 will not hit. 10 total?
Alright. Yeah, yeah.
10 will
I
not
rolled
hit.
a
It
6
just
plus 4.
slides out of the way.
I was moving too fast for my own good. It's understandable, you know.
Keep rolling over.
And I can bonus action punch without having to
You
spend
use your
key
bonus
points?
action to step of the wind.
I did. You're right. Good point. All right. I'm just gonna stand here then. And vibe.
Alright.
Understandable.
Liber, hello.
Hi. Ouch. How
Yes.
bad is this guy looking?
If it was an older edition, he would definitely at least be considered bloody.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is, do I risk it for that biscuit, or do I just hurt the fucker?
That's fully up to you.
So I'm going to. How many fucking points do I have? Got 2 left. What's quickened? So I'm going to spend my remaining 2 sorcery points to quicken spell Timely Distraction.
Okay.
So if you could please make, I think it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Natural 18 plus 119.
And then I'm going to action dodge.
So, first of all, roll me a wild magic search.
Yeah, sure, boss. Let's go for the red dice.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 5, and my surge is currently at 5.
Well,
Does that mean I surge?
Yeah, you're going to surge. Can I have you roll me a d100, please?
Sorry, Aura? Maybe?
Please don't kill me.
43. I feel like we've had 43.
That's a new one.
Is it? No, 43
so.
is in the same range as the 44 you had last time. For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action to the end of your turn.
Thank God.
That's useful. That is actually
Useful one.
Very useful. Okay.
End of your turn. Or end of your turn, I need a con save for the paralyzed condition. Succeed.
Not 20, bitch.
Okay, well, I can't prepare you for the... That's fine. But at the end of the turn, you're no longer paralyzed. It is going to... Can't use its prepare host ability, so we won't use that.
What?
Don't worry about it. You're still prone from being paralyzed.
Why are you making all of the bugs murder me?
Alright, we'll go for Liber first time with the claws this time then. At disadvantage. That is a nat 1. So if you want, you can make a an opportunity attack. Either of you, melee, with your phenomenal melee skills.
Would I have time to whip out a dagger to do this, or no?
If you don't already have one out, I would say probably not. That's not as part of your attack action. You can draw away.
So it's just basically a strength.
If you don't have a weapon in your hand, you can make an unarmed attack, both of you.
So that's a d20 minus 1.
Man, I wish I had Claws of Darkness up. To hit? Oh, I got another nat 20!
Alright, so it is
2.
1 double to 2.
I rolled a 13.
Okay, 13 does not hit. So,
Oh.
Aura, what's your strength modifier?
-2.
So it's 2 damage. Thing is, you dodge and weave out of the way. It's going to turn its attention to Aura to swipe back with its stinger. That's good. That's a 19.
Yep.
Can I have a con save? Oh, low damage. 6 piercing. What's
1 on the con save.
a 1?
A nat 1 on the con save.
You are paralyzed again. And then last attack with its bite, it will go for you.
You said 6 damage for the other thing?
6,
Yeah,
yes.
6.
And that is hard to read, but it's 13 plus 7, 20. So
Damage
with
or
its-
to hit?
to hit.
Okay.
And I can't do anything with that.
That is 9 piercing from that. So 6 and 9 total. That's around 15 total damage to you.
Okay.
And you're paralyzed again.
I'm at a
And
spicy one,
Seeing
guys.
as you already used a reaction, it is going to 60-foot fly speed. Well, 40 foot to get up here. And that's its turn.
Oh dear.
Eleanor.
What a bitch.
Oh. Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can I see this dude over there that just flew away?
Partial cover, but yes. I know. So Ring of Your Ram will be this. It'll have partial cover if you use that, but
Yeah. I'm not gonna use that. Or is it 1? I mean, come on. I'll...
it's 1 more than 0.
Use it on her.
Use the Ring of the Ram on me.
Now, if you fail your save next turn, I can do Prepare House then.
What's that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Do I heal you, or do I give you inspiration to finally succeed on that saving throw? Is the question.
Who knows?
I mean, I'm rolling really good to hit other people. Anything about myself, though, I'm just like, we can get that nat 1. It's fine.
What's your con mod?
+2.
Understandable.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying. Like, what's better, to give you hit points or give you a chance to succeed at the paralyzation? Okay, I'll just heal you at 2nd level again.
Thank you.
No prob. Oh, that's shitty. That's so bad.
It's rough, buddy.
Yeah, big 7. Big 7. Fuck. At least do this. I will come over and I will also use my healing hands and give you 3 HP more. So you have 10 HP from this one.
Hey, that's still more than half.
Yeah. So good luck. And I'm just standing right here.
All right.
Actually, no, I'll move 1 away from Liber.
You can't get up there unless you climb 10 feet. So it's 10 feet to get up there. Do you have 10 feet of movement to get up?
That's the 3rd turn. I forgot that this is a wall. God, I'm
Believe it or
done.
not, there is elevation on this map. Okay, so Nux, the one beside you, stands up. Half of its movement is going to make a swipe out with its claws against you. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Does not hit. Okay. That is its phenomenal turn.
Imagine having an armor class.
Him and I both, to be honest.
So, you know, it's going to actually... Oh, that would be
Come on,
interesting.
don't do a bug. We have a thing going here. We both just miss.
You know,
Together, just.
it's see. How does that ability fully work?
I think I won't jump.
They have gliding wings.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's going to... You can take an attack of opportunity. It's going to run and use its gliding wings to hover down to this side.
Cool. 18 to hit.
13 hits, roll damage.
I did what before. Oh, I missed one thing. But that's a solid amount of damage of 3.
Oh, phenomenal. Anything else?
Oh, it's his turn, so I don't know. Is there anything else?
Thank you for asking, but no. The one at Valkyra is going to natural 20 with its claws.
Okay, bring it on, little guy.
No one's going to take it away from me with unlock on that or anything this time. Can I have my nat 20?
I don't have a reaction currently.
Oh, that's good damage on the first roll. That's 8. Oh my god, I rolled max damage on all the dice, so 16 plus 3 is 19 slashing damage. On its 2d4, it rolled 4, 4, 4, 4 for 16 plus 3.
6 of that goes onto my temp HP, so that goes down to 13.
That is a spicy d4 roll.
These guys are really spicy.
You just got hit for my total
Um,
HP.
I'm not-
You could hellish
That's
rebuke if you were a cooler tiefling, but you're not. But it's your turn.
Oh,
Imagine his name.
It takes away your health and now your dignity. That's horrible.
I
That's
know.
vicious mockery from the DM.
I mean, to
I
be
know.
fair, Vel
I'm
took
taking
away her
a second.
dignity when she went ass over tea kettle.
Yeah.
is she even holding a tea
made
kettle?
up
We're
for- I
fighting.
made up for it with that damage.
That's fair.
Fuck, after that.
Hit the fucker?
Look, I'm definitely gonna hit the fucker. I'm also just thinking about what happens after I get the fucker. I'll do that afterwards.
See if you hit first.
Yeah, see if I hit first.
That will not hit.
Oh. Fuck,
It
really?
just drops low. It
Come
skitters
on.
over the top.
We're doing real well, guys.
Yeah, you guys are rolling like... I don't want to say
Hot
ass,
trash.
so I'll say trash.
Damn trash. It's my turn.
Anything else? Second wind, action surge.
No.
Cry in a heap.
Not yet.
I'm tossed out the Tenza disc, the floating disc.
Yeah, that'll be super helpful. Next.
Yeah, just float around, float my corpse around on that. It'll be fine.
Wish I had more strength. Well, I'd make that jump.
You're like, I could glide too if it wasn't a 30-foot drop or possibly 40-foot drop from his.
My heavy gravity encumbered body, I would jump.
Doesn't
well,
Step of the
I'll go-
Wind increase your jump?
Not when I have a strength score of 8, it won't do enough. Like, it gets me doubled that, which still doesn't make me distance. I'll plummet to my death.
Yeah, you fall 40 feet.
Yeah.
You might be able to catch the ledge. I don't want to
I'm
say
I'm
easily.
not the higher level monk.
Would that be 46?
It would be 46, yeah.
Let's just get the fuck down, I guess. It's gonna
Climbs
be...
ladder in shame.
It's aggressively climbs ladder, thank you.
Oh, aggressively
40
climbing ladder.
45 to get down there, correct?
From where you are, 15, 30 foot down, 45, yes.
Cool. 45, 50, and I can dash again, so we'll just do that.
Step of the
for
wind?
For the
Or
main
action dash?
action dash.
Okay.
And it's going to be enough to get down there. Maybe. Cool. So yeah,
Okay.
what up, homie? That's
Ow!
me.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, Liber. You can teleport
So-
20 feet if you so wish. As a bonus. action.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. was 10 foot up, and then...
Well, you'd only be able to see the edge for teleporting. You wouldn't be able to, like... I don't know how far back you'd be able to see. Maybe, no, fuck it, you'd be able to see as far as 20 feet, I'd say. You could teleport in the air and just drop.
Cool. So I'm going to bonus action go to there, just to spread out a bit. And then I'm going to... fucking go for this boy again, because he's fucking annoying me.
Let's do that.
I'm going to cast... Which one's the... I'm gonna do Chill Touch on it. So...
Chill Touch. Roll to hit.
16.
16 just hits.
6 necrotic damage, and it cannot heal because, you know, necrotic shit.
Okay. End of your turn or a con save. Let's see if I can prepare host.
Yeah, you can prepare host. I don't know what that is, but yes, you can.
Did you fail the con save?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this thing is going to move down
I'm pretty sure
40 feet.
the stick does not work.
So it's going to roll to hit. That will hit. Definitely.
What did it roll?
Do you, with the spell, would you? I suppose I'd tell you. I normally tell you. 23.
Well, I will unlock on that.
Okay, well, if just one straight roll then, it would have been a 14.
Nope.
I can only bring it down to a 10, which is our AC.
Okay, so as
I
it
can't fix it.
prepares host.
Please
Aura,
tell me
Sorry.
what it is now.
that is 9 piercing damage as the paralysis poison surges through your veins severely. You're not making saves anymore. You are paralyzed for the next 8 hours, and it is going to prepare to bring you to its queen to have, you know, a nice egg sack.
Wow.
Jackie!
And then it's going to move 20 feet back up this way with its speed.
Okay, that is an awful joke, and I love it.
So yes, you are now ready for... You're ready to be a host for other Tuscully to be born. Congratulations. You're technically a mother, maybe, if it brings you to the queen. Eleanor.
Right back.
Okay. So she's at 1. Thank fuck.
She's at 1. She is paralyzed.
Yeah. Well, I used all of my, most of my spell slots to save Aura this fight. I'm not doing that anymore. She's gonna be fine. Just chilling. Shit. Okay,
Basically.
This one has half cover for me, correct?
No, it does not. If it's only when it's up on the highest elevation from you.
It's
Okay.
10 foot above you.
Okay, then I will try to Ring of the Ram the bitch.
Okay, you can certainly try. My
And
God,
I do.
You've never rolled poorly with that.
I've never missed with the ring. It's amazing.
It gets blasted back against the wall, falls down onto one knee for a second, pulls itself back up with its wings. It is spewing blood and ichor. It is looking severely rough.
Oh, I know why I never fucking roll low, because it's a ring and I'm a jeweler. I know my stuff when it's about rings. It's not a connection at all.
Alright.
Okay, that's my action. Let's make... You know what? Let's make Ulthera hit something. I'll inspire Ulthera.
You can certainly try.
What's the inspiration? Fucking hit something?
Yeah, fucking do something.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
No, I'm joking.
So,
We
end
could
of
all
your
take
turn.
that
Did you
advice.
move at all?
Moving. Me moving? Nah. Oh, you know what?
You don't
I
have to.
can't stand in a way that will protect Aura. I can't. That he will fly around me. I'm just gonna stay right here.
He doesn't need to do anything with Aura now.
Yeah, but I don't know that, so.
Yeah. She's
Just get
already
rid of us.
prepared for the host. So, end of your turn. This one's going to move up 20 feet and is going to crossbow at Liber. 16 plus.
Just, yeah, roll the damage, please.
They'll have a great day. That's 5 piercing damage.
Woo.
Excellent. Belfira is going to keeping his claws going. I shit you not, another natural 20.
I shit you not. Get the fuck out of here.
And if I reduce that less than...
It's still going to have the natural 20.
It's going to be a crit still, isn't it?
A crit is a crit. So.
I'm way too far to change that. I'm sorry about.
Lower damage this time is plus 11 damage as it claws through. 11 slashing damage.
11 damage. I'm going to reduce that down using my protective field.
Okay.
So just throwing that up to block some of the damage.
So roll your energy die.
What's a D6 currently? D6 plus. Okay, that's right. That reduces it by 4.
Okay, by 4, so 11 reduced by 4. This Tuscully is just fighting for his life.
Ooh.
Us as well.
Belfira, it's your turn.
Just, after my last attack, just sweeping wide, just bring my sword back, focus for a bit, and just see if I can cleave it down towards it and finish this one here off.
Certainly try.
Come on, Belfira. There
That
we
will
go.
hit, roll damage.
Nice.
And you do so, you bring it down completely from shoulder to hip, cutting it in two as the carapace cracks. It is bisected.
One of its wings causes its body to just go phew.
Yeah, the top half
And-
still just...
And then I'm going for the second wind.
That's smart.
Okay, that's almost.
That's very good.
D10 plus 3. Cool. 10 up there, that's 20, and then another 10. They've got so much mobility, it's annoying.
Yeah, they're speedy boys.
Yeah,
Yes, so do I now.
Okay, so 10 to move here, another 10 feet to get up the ladder, and 2 along here.
Okay. Nux.
I checked the distancing and measured it before, but I can get to library provided I step of the wind bonus action dash. So it'll be 45 to get there, then 50, then I'll step of the wind to get the rest of the way.
Yep.
Cool. Let's make sure that was correct, and then I'll use my actual action to do my hand of healing.
Oh,
It's going to be a little bit of healing for you,
thanks, buddy.
which will be 6 healing.
Thanks, buddy.
And that means I've got a little bit more movement, so it was from here to 15 to get to there. I can get that to him. Cool. I'm getting his face.
Okay.
Nice.
Library.
Oh, yeah, that's me, isn't it? I don't know. Let's see. How far is this guy? 30 foot. And yeah, let's just do the same as last turn. Oh, actually, no. Let's do Frostbite. Can you please do a con save for me?
For
Des?
which one?
The one that's back. The furthest one away
Crossbow?
from me. That one.
That is 7.
Yep. So he takes 1 cold damage, and his
Phenomenal.
next attack is at disadvantage.
Okay. Ori, you are effectively out of this fight. Don't worry about it. You're on 1 HP, so you don't have to make death saves, which is very friendly of him to do. Now, as it comes
Nice.
to the Tuscully who's in charge right now, he heavy handing, literally just like this odd green blood is just sloshing off of him. In a very broken comment, he goes, "Girl, we'll die unless help. Put down weapons."
Can we insight that?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hard insight.
I have a quick out of question character. How do I put down hands and feet?
You just lie down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I believe this creature. He's just begging for his life. Like, I have no reason to believe him.
I get my insight check just quickly.
Anyone can insight if they want.
I'll remind Vel that if you want to insight check, you also have a d6 to add on it.
Nat 20 plus
okay.
6 for 26.
Never
I'm
mind.
going to use my Tides of Chaos to boost my wild magic by 1 and get advantage on this.
Okay.
Yeah, not as good, but still. 18.
So, who else is rolling, if anyone?
Oh, you know what? I'll roll.
Can I do any
You're
like?
paralyzed.
Can I like use my brain?
You are frothing at the mouth. You
Oh,
cannot.
great.
So,
I see.
I'd say all of you roll high enough. This creature is heavily injured, very low HP, and is trying to bargain. He was being sincere. The poison is not going to be good for Aura. He is trying to... He doesn't think this is going in his favor. He's trying to bargain. And he's holding his action to attack if anyone makes any hesitant movements. Eleanor.
Wowza. Okay. He is holding his attack with a crossbow?
No, he is the one with the stinger and claws, the one that is dealing high damage.
Yeah, I don't bargain with insects. I'm gonna finish him.
You can try.
I will try. I will use my last ring of the ram. I will hand crossbow him. I'll try at least.
You can try. That will
Yeah,
hit.
I
And he is
not
going to
hitting.
stinger Nux.
I feel like that's
That is plus 7, 16.
What's your AC?
That is my
What's your
AC.
AC? 16? Alright, so I'm going to do... Finally, it fucking works. Ill-fated word,
Roll a wild
subtracted by a d4. I'm going
It's
to
gonna
wild
miss.
magic as well. Yeah, so...
Nice.
Question. When I let you guys hold your action, I let you hold all your attacks, don't I?
I
have
generally
before.
don't remember.
I have always
Yeah.
let you guys hold all your attacks, so it's going to make 2 other attacks. It's bite and it's...
Actually,
Claws.
now that I think about this, I don't think you have let us do that before.
Are you being
so-
serious, Raph?
No, I'm just joking.
You
I
know.
don't remember. I don't remember.
I rolled a 3 on my surge, which means that I don't surge, thank
Okay.
God.
So,
But
next
it goes
two
up by 1.
attacks is going to be a 16 and dirty 20.
Damn.
Well,
Well,
at least you
Or,
won't sting it.
I will unlock on one of those, on the 16.
Higher. So, like, 19 with it.
Well,
I was pretty
that's
lucky.
Hey, at least you won't hit with the stinger.
You weren't hit with the stinger. That's not where most of the damage comes from. That's good damage. 6.
I'm
It's
more talking
11
about poison.
piercing on the claws, and as it bites at you... Where am I rolling that? I rolled to hit. Where's that go? Yeah. That is 7 piercing.
Gotcha.
Can I continue my turn?
Yeah, you can continue your turn.
Okay, I will. Who looks worse right now? Vel, Liber, or Nux?
Nux just took a chunk of damage.
Yeah, but who
I
looks
did look
worse?
Proportionally, Nux.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's in melee. I'm gonna kill Nux. But that's my last spell, guys. So we gotta take a nap afterwards.
First fight.
Yeah, in the first fight, I used everything I have.
Yep, well, these guys are fucking annoying.
6.
Thank you very much.
I used
Possibly can't
basically
roll.
nothing because I was paralyzed the whole time.
And I will, I guess, try to stand in front of Aura. Can I move Aura with my movement? Is the
You
question.
could try. How much
I
move?
will
You'd be moving
try.
at half movement. But you can
Okay,
move
that's
her.
fine.
15.
I'm a small girl.
So I want to stand here, and I want her to be behind me.
Okay. You would only be able to move her 15 feet. You wouldn't be able to get her that far.
Ah, so she moves 15 feet.
Yes, so would you, but
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to pull her.
Then I
That would
will be
moving her.
in front of her. It doesn't really matter for me. I just wanted her to be behind me.
Okay. You
That's
can
my
do so.
turn.
This one has disadvantage. Is going to. It looks over at the one that is wounded, gives a nod, and it is going to disadvantage. Still with a crossbow. At Liber though. With disadvantage, that is a 14 plus 5.
Yeah, buddy.
Check its
Roll
plus-
that damage.
plus one.
Wow.
That's very high. 10 piercing damage. Just
Okay.
Vera.
I didn't think it was that much.
Cool. Charging over towards this one over here. Just sword at the ready. Just charging out of swipe down. Let's see if I can hit this time. If I don't, then anger.
No, you use your reaction when you move ahead. So it doesn't hit, doesn't attack, but you don't hit.
Action surge. Action surge. Let's go again, round 2.
Just another nat 1, please. 24 will hit.
24.
Roll damage. Are you using the Sonic?
Yep.
How many Sonic dice do you have left?
I've used it. That's my 3rd time, so I've got 1 left, and then I can use a bonus action to get an extra one.
Okay. How would Velfira kill this creature?
Ooh. Try to imagine a wasp-like creature. I think just like I did it the first time, just aiming towards where its eyes are, just straight through with the sword.
Okay.
Directly there. Just psionic
You
energy,
just
just rippling
Pull
around
through the
blades.
Sonic energy, just rips the skull apart from the inside, its exoskeleton shattering in pieces until its brains are just painting the wall behind it.
Lovely.
Nux.
Just out of curiosity, what would it require to hand somebody a potion?
So I'd say you could just hand over a potion. I wouldn't be too. I'd say you take your interaction, but you don't use weapons, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool. All right. In that case, I'm going to fall back 10 feet, hand a potion to Liberace over here, and then move my way up a little bit and get to here.
Okay.
And then it didn't require me to dash at all because I'm ungodly fast.
You are kind of fast.
But we'll see if I can punch it, shall we? We'll give it a go.
Certainly try.
Sure.
I'll kick it, I guess, technically.
Roll to whack.
16.
16 hits, roll damage.
Huh. Not as good. 3 damage.
3 damage.
And since that didn't require any form of action to hand a potion, I shall bonus punch. And that's going to probably be a miss, I'd assume, for a 12.
12 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright.
Now, Viber.
To drink a potion, it's action or bonus. What do you rule?
Bonus action for yourself, action if you're administering it to someone else.
Okay. And it's 2d4 plus 2, I assume.
Yes.
A regular potion.
Regular potion.
2d4 plus 2. So bonus action. Drank the purple drink. Not bad, but not great. And then yeah, let's frostbite again. So con save, please.
Con save. And it's cocked. 17 plus.
Yeah, cool. Nothing
Plus
happens.
2,
Great.
19.
And yeah, I'm gonna just stand there,
Okay. I don't know.
vibing.
Yeah, so as far as spells go, I am tapped, so I will just try to hand crossbow this guy. Pew pew.
Certainly try.
Pew pew.
It will not
Okay.
hit.
With a ring, I am a master. With a hand crossbow, I am shit.
That tracks.
Shit. I will inspire Nux probably, because he has a bunch of attacks to give. I'll inspire Nux.
Okay.
You're not taking it.
What do you say to
no,
Nux?
No, I don't have key points any left, so I can only do one more attack than anyone else.
Well,
ran out of
that's
key
still
points a
more
while
than one. That's okay.
What do you say to Nux to inspire him?
I will say, or is that looking good? Let's finish it up, guys.
God, it sounds like the end of a work shift.
Yeah, she's a manager.
So, eh,
Eleanor is at the same time Karen and the manager.
Yeah, she is the,
Oh, no.
the dichotomy. She is
No,
the
no,
good
no.
and the bad.
it's going to make a claw attack against you, Nux.
Every work is worse now.
That is 18 plus 5, 23.
Oh, it's a bit.
Yeah. That's damage, not actually.
Good. Big bit.
That is plus 3. That is 8 points of slashing damage. This is just claws through. This thing no longer having anything to really command it, just going absolute brain dead mode, attacking the first thing it sees.
Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz,
It
buzz.
is going to around.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Brain go buzz.
Zafira.
Okay, let's get moving. Yeah. Move down here. Same as before. Classic greatsword. Let's go for it.
That'll hit, roll damage.
Nice.
Just how rough was this one here looking?
So only been hit twice. With 3
Okay,
each time.
In that case, the psionic will be going on this then. For 14.
Okay. You take it from not really looking like it's like not too much, and you just crack through its carapace multiple times. The exoskeleton just falling off this being. It is looking like it is barely hanging on.
Cool. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to get one of my psionic energy dice back.
Go for it.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Nux.
Alright, so you know how it is? I got those feet, and they're made for kicking. Let's kick some nerds.
Some made
Actually-
for kicking.
Can I use my action to try and trip instead? Like using my dexterity instead of the thing like we said you'd let
Yeah, I'll
me?
allow it.
Cool. Because that'll give if it
You're
works,
making an
right, it'll
acrobatics,
work.
so it's still a contested check.
Cool, yeah, no, and I can add my bardic into that? Or no?
Yeah.
It's an attack, yeah, so
It's
you
a
can.
check.
Cool, because that will give Valfira advantage for her next attack, and she's been dealing a fuck ton of damage, so let's keep that going.
I will remind
Hopefully.
you
This
that
thing will get
this
up before
thing-
that.
Yeah, it moves before her.
But fair
Yeah,
just
look-
went.
Yeah, look, this is what I'm doing.
Alright,
enough.
go for it.
I'm hoping since it's lost its master, it's stupid, it's gonna stay here.
Brain go buzz.
So, what did you roll?
Alright, it's gonna be 21.
Yeah, it's prone.
Cool.
Yeah. Tron.
Same.
Alright, yeah, that's me.
Do you have a bonus attack?
Understandable.
Bonus action?
Can I use bonus action, sorry?
Yeah, it's part of
Got a
your
single-
like. It's still, and it's part of your attack action to make a trip, like a shove, rather than.
I'm a fucking kick this nerd.
Okay, advantage.
Kick your
Oh,
boys
no.
down.
Wait,
What is
advantage,
your
right,
advantage?
I'm definitely not.
Okay. Understandable. Liber, it is now disadvantage for you to hit at it because it's prone.
You're welcome.
So instead, I'm going to make a con save because frostbite.
All right, that is 18 plus 2.
Sure. Have a nice day.
Understandable.
Bonus action. I'm going to teleport down to next to Aura.
Okay. Eleanor,
Bah.
Okay, can I see the creature?
you can.
Okay, then I will use Vicious Mockery
Vicious mockery.
for a big one.
That is 2. What do you say to it?
I don't know. I'll just say, just die already. This is so bothersome.
As the psionic energy pulls into its mind, it starts pulling at its own skull. As it starts pulling at its brains, the psionic energy causing it to die.
Really?
Okay.
What?
I love it.
You thought it would just die, and it was like,
Wow.
understandable. Have a nice day.
Got it, you.
Just go myself. Cool.
That is a valid point.
Okay, and as soon as I'm done with that, I will turn to Aura. How does she look?
She is frothing at the mouth, and she is paralyzed.
Are we still in initiative or not?
Nope, we can leave initiative order. She's not making death saves.
Nox,
Thank
get down
God.
here.
I'm gonna just jump down.
Yeah.
Pandora.
Can we
Nox,
try
we
to?
need a healer.
Can we try and do a medicine check or something to see what can be done there?
Are you proficient with medicine?
Nope, not me.
Not you.
I have a healer's kit for anyone who might need it.
I
Like,
am proficient
making a
in
check.
medicine. And if you want to use your healer's kit to get advantage, Desmond, so give me advantage.
This is more of a poison rather than a wound. You need some.
Oh, I'm good at poisons too.
So, do you have a poisoner's kit or anything like that?
I don't have it on me. I wanted to buy one, but it was expensive.
Okay, well, you can't get advantage then, but you can make a medicine check if you'd like.
I will do my last inspiration to you to do this.
Cool. Alright. It's fucking bad. It's gonna be 16 with the Bardic.
Did you use the 6?
You
Yeah,
have
it's
no idea what's going on. You've never dealt with the Tuscany. You've never dealt with any of their venoms. She is just convulsing and frothing at the mouth and paralyzed. You're not sure how long it will last or if something's meant to happen after this. But Aura is not doing well.
Can I go up? I'll literally like run and bonus action teleport because minute, you know. To the guy who had the stinger, can I attempt to harvest poison or something using the empty potion vial I've got now?
You can make me a survival check. It will be very difficult.
Just so we have a sample of it for whoever, whatever. Survival. Fuck it, I'm panicking. Let's just do it. Yeah, no, cool.
I'll say you don't have anything to actually harvest it, so I was gonna make it disadvantage. It doesn't even matter. You can't. You butcher it.
I drop the vial and it shatters.
Yeah. Aura is just not having a nice day.
What is this?
This used to be mine. That used to be whatever campsite was originally set up for people.
Theirs.
No, this is not theirs.
Can I check their bodies for any writing symbols or anything that could help us understand what the fuck is going on?
Make an investigation check. These things do not have clothes, so it shouldn't be. There's not really much to check, but.
Why? 15.
You go through their, like, trying to find anything on them that indicate any form of possessions. They don't carry any belongings.
Except crossbows.
They have crossbows and bolts, but you look around, I believe, from even your dark vision, you can see other... Oh, you can't actually see from where you are. There's other weapon racks around here where they would have gotten these weapons from. They're human-made. These are not Tuscany-made.
Well, I know of any like general purpose anti-poison sort of plants that I could possibly run outside the cave and see if it works.
Make me a nature check.
Okay. 14, fucking hell.
Not for the Tuscany venom. You need to know the basis of the poison and what its effect is doing to her body to even start.
How far would it be if we legged it to Mother Mulvor's from here?
Exactly what I was asking. Live,
about a day's travel because it's still a day from here to Lavoca. It's a similar direction, but not completely. She's about, for you guys, an hour outside Lavoca, so it'd still be like 7 hours.
Even if we'd like fucking pegged it?
You wouldn't be able to peg it carrying Aura.
Okay.
I could.
Actually, that's a good point. Has anyone checked around? Has anyone checked around this stuff yet in terms of the Tuscany belongings?
Those aren't Tuscany belongings, but you can make a check to see what's there.
Okay.
Sure. Carry that somewhere. We did have a disc, so maybe that.
How fast does Tensors move?
30 feet around. 20 feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it would be maneuverable in our current area.
Yeah.
So investigation
yeah,
check both here.
Yep. Okay, that's not bad. What's my investigation currently sitting at then? What's my modifier? Okay, +1. That's a 17.
17. You go through an awful lot of these documents. It appears to whatever was here was a desk for whoever was sort of maintaining the mine and ushering workers in and through and possibly paying them. You do find a grand total of about 90 gold just loose in the drawers and various coin pouches. You find some documents with how long this has gone and mold and mildew, just completely crumpled and destroyed, non-legible. You find some old dried ink. You see a stamp that was like it has the kind of the dual pickaxes and colors of ink that would indicate the Flimbush seal for the quarry and any paperwork that needs to be signed. Nothing super official, like just that would be on the desk. A quail, but nothing of like everything you can see the chests here. and the barrels have been opened and pillaged. The Tuscully have no need for gold, so they did not take it.
Maybe take the seal. Could be useful.
Just a little like ink stamp, just for like.
Yeah. How far would it be to get to the closest tree in the woad? Because I know we had a tunnel. We went through a tunnel.
So you're just a couple 100 feet back from the tunnel to get to trees.
I think we could. It's a long shot, but we could be able to get the woad to help us. I mean, Aura, she accepted the gift from the woad. The woad could help. The woad. We have to believe the woad will help.
We can certainly try that. If that doesn't work, because it's quite close, we can just check very quickly. There is another option, I think, and it is going deeper for someone and trying to get an antidote there. But that's risky.
So
That
Eleanor,
sounds like encountering more.
from where you are, you climbed up, you made your way atop the rope bridge. You see at the back of the mine, there's a couple eggs on the wall that appear to be actually growing out of people.
Come take
And
a look at
there's
this.
take a look at which. Also, just there, you see what appears to be a small cave-in that happened that would have led deeper into the open quarry itself. There is like hive-like holes where these beings would have crawled through. Any of you could crawl through them. You're not sure how deep or long they are. They would have, but their hive is deeper within.
Are you guys dragging me with you?
I'm just having a look at the minute.
Okay.
But yeah, you can
Looks
investigate those eggs if you'd like.
Well, I'm shit at investigation. Can I aid someone? I'm gonna call someone over to look at them.
Aura is our best investigator. I
Oh,
think I'm
she's
second
frothing
best.
at
We
the
don't
mouth.
have Aura now. So who
I'm
else
second
would
best, so I think I'm second best.
Can I aid Liber in this?
Sure.
I'll reach
I'll allow it.
different like pieces and we'll
Yeah.
check.
So you're touching them?
I with a dagger just pick a little bit up. Like,
Alright, I'm having a look.
Okay.
Investigation with
Sure.
advantage. 18.
So, like, as you get closer, you look to see what these eggs are growing out of. There's very similar, like, there's various humans and a few goblins. Their bodies appear to be in a heavy state of decomposition. The face is just like the veins are bulged with poison. They died in horrible pain, and the eggs are growing out of them. Inside each of these egg sacs, you see 1 to 2 of the same drones that you fought. They're not fully
Okay.
matured yet, but they are in the process. And you see the same sort of puncture wounds on the body from the stinger that the Tuscully warrior here did to Aura. You're not sure if he was able
Yeah.
to implant eggs or if that's the queen's duty, or what way this hive works. But this appears to be where they were at least hatching the drones for whatever purpose.
Okay. And there is no evidence that these people are part of the cult, like the ones that have got eggs implanted in them. Like, there's no symbology from moths or anything on medallions, anything like that.
Make another investigation check, just as you're looking through it.
As a straight roll, I assume this time.
Please. Yeah, because this is something you're noticing, and you're just like, oh wait, what the,
Yeah.
So yeah, you do look through. There's not like super any like. It's very difficult to first of all navigate these things because these eggs are large and heavy. Almost some of them larger than you because some of them have 2 drones in it. Like they're large, like egg sacs that are going out of it. On one, you do notice on the neck near the back is a tattoo of a moth.
Okay.
oh.
All right. I'm not sure if there is anything.
Mind you, there's about 4 bodies here. Only one appeared to be cult related.
One of them's part of the cult.
Right.
I think that I want to try the world.
Once-
Question: how did these people die? Do we see their wounds?
Yes,
Puncture
they have the
wounds.
same wounds as
They're
Orient,
Okay.
where these eggs would have been implanted.
If we,
And the wood is just a. I mean, look, we all know the wood is not always helpful. It is not
Make
precise.
a
We-
nature
no
check,
one knows.
Nox,
Nature check, you said?
please.
Can do. It's going to be an 18.
The Tusculli are native to the woad. It is part of the natural cycle of the woad.
Can I just scoop Aura up and just start, like, walking around?
You can, yeah. She is just like
How-
convulsing still, frothing at the mouth. It's not a pretty sight. The veins
they're
in
gonna
her
get
neck
hard.
start to like.
They're going to keep arguing. That's going to click into Nux's mind, and they're just going to pick Aura up and just start walking.
Okay, you can do so.
How far
Looks like
into,
we're going.
into the tunnel were we?
Not
About
super
100
far.
feet.
Okay.
of the
We just
twisting
started
path.
and we almost died already. Huh, cool, right?
Standy.
You guys rolled really bad. Not gonna lie.
Looks like we're going. It's a good idea. Let's stay with the others, Eleanor.
Well, obviously,
Come on.
yes. We'll see if it works. I'm not sure it does.
We have to have faith. Otherwise, we're losing Aura. Let's go.
Okay, you guys all head outside of the tunnel, making your way to the exit. Just not difficult. It is nightfall.
Sorry, while we are walking, can I just sometimes check if there's anything behind us?
Make a perception check.
Not
Valferis
great
is going to
advice.
walk up to Nux and just try to take Aura off of them. You are our best guide, and the one to scout ahead, and the one who knows the world the best. I can carry her.
Guys, you don't have to fight over me.
You know what? Now we're going to.
No, just each of you take an arm and a leg and just like drag.
No,
and
no,
just
no,
swing.
no, no, no. We're going to literally fight over her. I'm placing her on the ground. I'm trying to get.
You have no key points
Well,
left and no stone strike.
We
This
need
does not
you
go well
as
for you.
our eyes and ears. Nux.
Since I'm still at Edgar form, I'm going to speak with the Scottish accent, so really give me a second here. Get back into the zone of that.
God, it was beat up by a Scotsman.
I'll look ahead. Here. I'm just going to basically really just struggle to pass her across, because
I'll
I
just
got
scoop.
no strength.
Yeah, but she's literally like child-sized.
Yeah, she's
I
even
can't
for you.
keep
She's
on-
actually quite light. She doesn't carry much on her.
She's
Um,
4'11".
I'm not very strong. You have to understand.
Even
that.
within
I'm
your
not-
carrying capacity, you don't carry much of it. Own a gear on yourself. It shouldn't be an issue. But still.
Yeah. I think the most expensive thing is money. I'm glad we're not counting that.
We do count that weight. It would say if you're encumbered.
Okay.
The sheet will tell you when you're encumbered. Don't worry.
Okay, great.
So once we get out into the forest proper,
Okay.
Liber will just cut his finger with a blade, drip some blood, and just sort of think, like, if there's anything that you can do to help us, it would be greatly appreciated. Literally, I'll do anything. Come on, please. And just think that whilst dropping blood, just see if it works.
So you think that?
I'm thinking that as I'm cutting my finger, like that's my whole intention, like that's the
Okay.
focus
You,
of.
you close your eyes. You work really hard. Nothing is happening.
I
Go.
will try speaking in Sylvan. I will cut my hand as well, and I will try to communicate, even though Aura thinks it's bullshit. But I'll try to talk with the word in Sylvan. I will say, one of our friends was just attacked by the insects, and they did something. They did a strange thing, and she's poisoned. She helped the world before, and she will do in the future if anything can help her stop this process.
What is your relation score currently with the woad?
Oh, mine is a big one. Because I started at 0 and we got +1 after the first adventure.
True.
Okay. You speak. You try and beseech it. Nothing happens.
Right, where are we going next?
Valfira, if you could just place her over here. And there's like a little. Basically, I'm just preparing a little area that she can lay on. It's really comfy, like grass and leaves, and it's a comfy area for her to lay on.
Vel will place her down, just stroke her head. And she just places her down.
No, because as you place it down, it's going to start dropping form and just basically de-skin real quick. Throw it away, yeah. Who needs that skin? as Nox tosses it, just sort of starts disintegrating, turns into a dust as it just sort of goes to the air. Don't breathe in, you'll breathe in my skin, it's kind of weird.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Nox is going to sort of take a seat where her head would be, and sort of cross-legged, and just sort of hands just sort of just across, like sort of on the leg, sort of across the crossed legs, and just sort of look down with a lot of worry on their face.
Okay.
And just sort of start talking to themselves using the same logic that Eleanor seems to be following, going with Sylvan, as I know that language.
Nice.
And it's just going to sort of just start. It's not going to be loud. It'll be very quiet, as on brand. Let's be honest. And it says, "I haven't really much believed in you. I know that nature is powerful, but we helped you, all of us. She is your champion. We need your help now. Please."
What's your relationship with a Woad? And or I need
4.
years as well for this.
I'm at 4.
I know, I need to know Aura's as well. For total.
Cool.
4 as well?
4 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you said that I had a 3 because I was with the Fae.
And then you got an extra 2. 1 from...
Oh, I got 2. Oh, I'm at 5
Yeah.
then.
Quite enough, but I'll allow a persuasion check to be made. It's very hard DC because you're still technically only a guest and uninvited.
Your boy is not very persuasive. I'll keep it a buck with y'all.
You two are the ones for the total high enough relation with the Woad.
I figured that was the case when you said how much was the word relation. I'm like, crap, I gotta talk now. God damn it. Alright. Wish me luck, everyone.
Good luck, Boo.
Good luck.
Good luck.
What did you roll?
Is a 14 gonna be enough?
14 total?
Yep. 16 on die and minus 2 because my charisma's
Do you
trash.
have any distinctions from the journal to add?
Oh, that's a
If you
good
did the
point.
journal, you
That's
get
a very
D6s.
good point.
Yeah, fucking add those.
Fuck it.
Goddamn.
I have 3 of these bastards. 3 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, go for it.
3 ones. Watch.
It wasn't 3 ones. I got 2 5s out of 2. So that's 26. Not bad.
Okay.
Good.
As you start sitting there, you're not only your own blood, but the open wounds and the poison, the black blood that is now flowing from her body into the ground. Small flowers and plants start to sprout and grow quite quickly around her. Like this beautiful bloom around Aura's body entirely. You don't recognize these flowers too well. They're normally found far deeper in the wood. I'll allow you to make a medicine check with advantage. Again for Aura, if you'd so wish.
You got it. 22.
Okay. You start looking through these and you're not sure what you're meant to be doing. You reach out for one, kind of, it wilts away from your hand a little bit, another grows a bit closer, almost like the wood is guiding on which plants to pick in which order. As you start combining these, you just feel probably best thing here is to create some form of topical ointment to cover the wounds with. After about an hour of arduous herbalism, you see the blood coming from Aura is starting to go back to a natural red. The veins are less protruding. About 45 minutes to which she stops frothing at the mouth, and the end of it, she is breathing very shallowly, but you're no longer paralyzed, but you do have 2 points of exhaustion.
Okie dokie.
And I think that's a
Doesn't
great
wanna
place to
wake
take our first break.
Holy fuck! Oh,
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take
Yeah.
5-10 minutes, and we'll yeah.
Hey, what's the
You know-
policy on eating on stream? Can I get my
Eat as
foodie
much as
food?
you want. I don't care.
I was doing
Right.
last week. I was eating.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So we'll be back in
fuck.
about 5-10 minutes. And we're back. Still
Ooh.
near the Tuscully, the Flimbush family quarry. The Tuscully invaded quarry. What are you guys doing? You have Aura, who is now up at 1 HP.
As soon as Nux sees Aura open her eyes, they're just going to go in for a hug, and then realize that it's awkward and sit back and then cross their legs again.
Michael.
Oh God.
We won. We were worried about you though, but you're alive.
How are you
So are
feeling?
you.
Really tired.
Yeah. Let's get back to the house. I think we need a.
I don't think we have the time. It's nightfall. Well, it is dark.
What are
I
our
don't
options
really
then?
want to push through the world in the dark, Liba, especially in the state that we are in.
Remember, when moving on the overworld travel, you move as quick as your slowest member.
Mhm.
So you'd be moving at a slow movement speed, and I don't think this is something we've talked about really since the very first session, is depending on the nature check and survival check that is made, the road is difficult terrain, so you might not even get back there in time. It's just because Nux has been rolling like a god on his survival checks that it hasn't affected you yet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Well,
Where do you
Did-
suggest we camp then?
Did we kill
Yes,
all the
entirely
wasps?
that means. What was that?
Killed 3 of them.
Aura?
Are there more?
We don't know.
Probably.
Most likely in there, but none more that we have to deal with.
If we killed all the wasps, then the cave would probably be a good place to set up camp.
There were a bunch of eggs and stuff implanted into dead bodies, corpses. I think that there.
Return.
I
Yeah.
can fireball it.
Yeah, but there'll still be wasps to come check on the eggs, probably.
I want to point this out just in
Yeah.
case it wasn't really picked up. Eleanor did notice at the cave that was at the very back of the tunnel is where you would go out into the quarry proper, where all the actual mining would have happened for the lime. It's just there was a cave and they burrowed through. You guys could go through those tunnels and delve deeper into the quarry, where more the Tuscully hive would.
We're not doing that right now.
Why are we doing that?
No, I'm just saying
but-
that there's a way for them to come out this way. So camping in the cave would be. I just want to make sure everyone remembers that there is, a hive in there. You got to the
Yeah.
outside of the hive.
Doesn't really know that.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Liba was
Um,
explaining.
So we need to set up camp outside.
Yeah.
Cave is not an option.
It might be better if we move further away from the road, just to get us, a little safer.
Yeah, let's not have
Should
a
start changing forms again.
let's not have a weird spider creature thing coming.
Don't
Ambush
even
us
say
again.
that. Liba, please, don't tempt fate.
Put that energy out there.
I mean,
Let's go find a place to stay.
Agreed.
Open, guys.
we got our butts handed to us. Yeah, you were power with some poison or thing, and you were real rough.
I'm really sorry. I have no idea what you were
Yeah.
saying at all for that entire thing. I just heard.
Basically saying you got royally fucked up.
Well,
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
Aura knows it too.
I was going for a cute little RP moment, but
yeah, it almost worked.
AJ's dead.
Yeah, AJ,
Oh,
sorry.
Really?
Yeah, you don't.
Not dead.
exist,
You're
right?
lagging hard.
You're a robot, man.
I think he's frozen now as well.
Yep. Now he's dead.
He's staring so intently at me.
If y'all would like, I can lead us out of the world while our friend, fixes himself.
While he goes through his, I don't know, his meditation, I guess.
Do we need to change the area?
Give me a sec.
Okay.
I might drop for a second, Des.
Wonderful.
you're
All the
away.
cameras will shift. Can't wait.
Yeah. I know, I'm trying to
You're
avoid
actually
it, but
doing okay now. You're frozen again. Never mind.
No, it's not. He's trying to do okay now.
He's trying his best.
Aren't we all?
Am I good?
You're
Am I
Yeah,
back?
better, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I've
Cool.
just connected to my phone's data instead of internet.
Australia. I love it.
The Australian way.
Cute RP moment. Take 2.
Go.
Yeah, you were targeted by the wasp creatures, whatever, and their poison, I think, paralyzed you, and then they hit you again, and you got a lot worse. Like, a lot worse. I was scared. I assume everyone else was, and you weren't moving, you were frothing at the mouth. We didn't know what to do.
Out. Cave now.
Yeah, Nux and Vel brought you out, and Nux, what happened? I couldn't quite hear what you were saying, but did you? Yeah.
Basically, I asked the world if it would help, and it did.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Tell the world thank you, but I think if I prick my finger, I'm gonna die. So
Yeah. Can anyone help her out a bit? With anyone got any
Yeah.
magic left?
I can't do my little baby heal on anybody else. Like, I can't do it on myself, right?
Does it say you can't?
I don't think it's... I don't know.
Baby's first heal.
What's the wording of it?
I'm
Post it in the
trying.
chat if you'd like.
Okay. We can keep talking while I find it to grab it.
Okay.
If we had a little while, Aura, would you like do you feel fine to walk there, or wherever we camp? Or?
yeah, I'm gonna be real slow.
It's alright. I can carry you.
You can also use your little little trick, Belle, if you want.
I could, although that would also be a bit slower than on normal pace.
Or you can use that on yourself. You're a creature
Okay.
you can touch.
Yay! I'm gonna do that then. I don't actually remember what it's called.
It's Rebuke Death.
Okay, thank you.
Rebuke
yeah.
Death, that is such a metal name.
Well, I mean,
Fuck off, Death, not today.
Or he's a necromancer, remember, guys?
Oh, yeah.
A white necromancer.
The white necromancer is still a necromancer, though.
she's
I'm
a
just
necromancer,
not
but
as
she can't
edgy.
speak yet.
Less edgy. Okay. Yeah, so she's just gonna be like, Did you see, like, her, like, hair do the little glowy thing? And she's just...
So, as you do that, the ointment where Nux had wrapped over the literal, like, it's a like 2-3 inch diameter stinger hole in your abdomen just starts like knitting itself back together with scar tissue. It's not pretty, but it's in the process of healing.
That's interesting.
And wait for it.
I just need a good night's rest, and it should be a bit better.
Let's
think-
not
I
waste
think
any
we
more
are.
time then.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Somewhere.
She's gonna follow, just hobbling along, just leaning on whoever.
You guys are still moving at a slow movement speed, so it would take probably, I'd say, regular movement speed is 24 miles in a day in an 8-hour period, so I think it's 18 slow.
If I carry or with that,
You would be moving at half speed.
Okay.
So
In that
You're
case, considering that, I will summon my floating disc.
Yeah.
You said that I could carry Aura, couldn't you?
anyone can carry aura, it's just that you will move at half speed.
My half speed is pretty fast. Like, it's not like... But I can also, just be general fast, so if we're dashing, then my movement
So-
speed is going to keep up with you guys pretty well. If I
I'd
carry
say if you
Aura.
carry, with your speed, if you carried aura, you would be able to move at a regular pace. You guys aren't going to be able to move at a fast pace, though. Like,
Cool. That'll do.
Are you guys trying to make it back to Lavoka, or are you just trying to make far enough away from?
Yeah, just make it far enough.
The quarry to be safe-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So only downside of Nooks carrying, or is that if you do try and make survival checks, it will be disadvantage for tracking and
Cool.
such.
I would just use my floating disc for it around him.
Okay. How fast can the floating disc move? 20 feet?
It doesn't exactly. It's a bit weird the wording of it. It's
If you move, yeah, it's.
I think it is 20, but it's if you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you.
So, yeah,
Totally
it can-
20 feet away from you.
So it's just permanently 20 feet.
yeah, so it's going to move as quick as 20 feet. Is
Yeah.
my
We're not-
interpretation of that.
We're not going that far off, right? We're just getting away from the town a little bit and then
Yeah.
taking over.
So, easy enough. You make your way over, set up camp, get the tents ready. Who's going on first watch?
Full HP. I can
Who's-
take any one of them.
I'll go with Eleanor.
I'm on
Question.
decent HP, so that's why I was going to go first.
I'd like to get the equivalent of Elisa short rest so I can get them key back.
Can I ask a mechanic question real quick?
Yes. I'm not good with cards, but I'm sure you can.
So technically I need half as much rest as everyone else does. Does that count? Like,
4
can I
hours.
do I just 4 hours and then I'm like good?
Yeah, that's how trance works.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure like how that like if that would get rid of both of the exhaustion points.
No, you're still you can only benefit from one long rest in a 24-hour period.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
So you're
cool.
still going to be at 1 exhaustion point.
Okay. Great. Good to know. Thanks.
So,
Um,
first
if Vel wants to go first with who?
Not this place
Me?
again.
Sure.
just
Yeah,
for the sake
I'll
of
go.
me not making a new map every week when you guys want to camp, I'm going to go very video game style and use your same camp map for whenever you're in the world.
I'm scarred by this one
Wait.
though.
Does it upgrade over time as we like get more stuff?
Look, it might if you get fancier tents, and I'm bothered to
So
upgrade
Vel and
them.
Liber first watch.
So, perception checks individually or one straight roll, please. At
What's your
disadvantage because
perception
of the
one?
dim light.
I'm just gonna say that perhaps you go for it.
Me?
So just a straight roll.
You.
So,
Who's with who?
Wait.
I am confused.
what I'm
So
getting
it's
right
Vel
now
and
is
Liber
it's
first.
Vel and Liber first.
No problem.
Oh, I
So it's Vel,
Right.
it's Vel and Liber. That's what we're doing.
All
That's
right,
good to say.
yeah, you take it in that case.
me taking it straight.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it. Oh,
All right.
You can't sell it.
So straight roll because of dim light.
Second roll.
Have a nice day.
Oh,
I got a 3 for our viewers.
Okay. You spend a little bit of time. Everything seems quiet.
You're really engrossed in whatever conversation you guys are having.
Yeah. What are we talking
Not
about,
really.
Vel?
I don't know. I don't know. What are we talking about, Liber? You're the talker here.
Bonding.
Liber will come out here and basically be like, so I think I'm a tiefling. How do I check?
No, and obviously after that, I would say, and if I'm not, I'd have to live with that for my rest of my life.
Oh my god.
He might just.
Liber hour.
So, Liber, how are you finding? Well, this is your first real adventure out of Brindleton. This whole thing.
Yeah, it's a lot more intense than I thought it would be. Damn. Yeah,
First time in the wilderness, I imagine.
I'm.
The old.
I think so.
Right, of
Yeah.
course.
I don't know. It's weird. What were
Any-
you doing? Sorry, just completely random question. What were you doing in the temple when you found me?
I was just... I can't remember why I was there entirely. I think I needed help with... Hang on, just a correction. Which temple was this again? Which
Liz
temple was it again?
African, the sort
Liz
of the
African.
de facto that also serves as knowledge and a
Right.
library and some schooling for some people.
I was there to get aid on a particular task from the mercenaries I was with. We needed arcane advice. And, well, that was the reason I was there at the time.
Interesting. Yeah, it's... I don't know, it's... It was just so strange to just... You know, nothing, and then all of a sudden, there's a gold tiefling in front of me. It was weird.
It would be a little odd. Although it's strange, I mean... It's not the first time, as strange as it sounds, that some strange person has emerged in front of me from a different place entirely, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing with that whole Nux thing, anyway?
Well, I mean, it is a... it is a thing. I'm not sure. I haven't really had the time to investigate Zerkos and look into that, so... I guess as well as I can be, and hoping that he is out there still alive and well.
Yeah.
But
If there is anything I can do to help once, you know, once we get to that point, please let me know. I want to help.
of course, I will let you know. And I will let you know. But I mean, I don't really have many ideas at the moment beyond what Aura mentioned before, with using the spell and also investigating the area that he was abandoned at.
Yeah.
But that is something for the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something we will do. Eventually.
If we can survive this task, that is.
When we do survive this, we'll be coming out of this, don't you worry.
It's been rough. It's been very rough, especially the last 2 days.
I mean, every day has been rough since the Hollow Man and, well, the God, now those wasp people.
Oh god.
It never stopped being rough.
It's literally been like, what, a week and a half or something?
I mean, since we first left during the 10, it's been...
Close to a
how
week.
long is it?
2 weeks.
Not even, I don't think.
Yeah.
Just almost around 2 weeks.
A lot can happen in the world.
A lot can happen anywhere. But we'll be fine.
We
We'll
will.
be fine.
We will. Hey, interesting thing came up. I was chatting with Aura about, you know, having no memory or anything, and I had the idea to see if I had any spells cast on me, and she cast Identify on me, and apparently I'm enchanted. That's weird.
That is weird. Is that common? Is that something that has happened to people before, or magic people tend to have similar things on them, or? Forgive me, I am not educated in arcane matters at all. I don't know how identifying things tends to work.
Okay, yeah, no, as far as I know, people don't tend to be enchanted at least not as powerfully as enchanted as I appear to be. Like, Aura didn't quite understand it, as far as I know. Neither do I, really. It's a whole thing.
Well, that is a mystery that certainly needs to come to the bottom of. I'm not sure where you will go from here, though, unless you have any more ideas, or maybe check back in the temple of Zephyr. See if there's any answers there.
I've got a few avenues I could look into. After the cult.
After the cult.
Yeah.
Well, at least after rescuing the child.
Yeah.
Good things first. I do not think we're going to take down an entire cult in what we're doing here. But at least rescuing this child, that we can do.
Yeah. Alright.
As your watch comes to a quick end, the other people sleeping sweetly. Eleanor.
Am I alone or am I with someone?
You're asleep right now.
Oh, it's not in the watch. I'm just getting fucked.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
A peaceful night's sleep. It feels real. You're asleep in your bed in Laboka, getting ready for the night, and you hear a knock at your door. 3 rasps. And then
I'll open it.
So Carl is standing there. He looks far much more like put together. He's got like the toga that's put on and like primmed and proper. His hair's kind of like slicked back. Ellie, could I come in?
Yes, you may. Do I understand that this is a dream or what?
You feel kind of that weird feeling when it's a dream, but you're lucid enough that you know he's trying to. He's bringing your thoughts to the forefront of your mind while dreaming.
Yes, I appreciate that. Okay, I will let him come in.
Okay, he walks through. He kicks his hoofs at the doorframe before he comes in, knocks some dirt off them. So, things may have gotten a wee bit out of hand last time. I realised it's a bit dickish. I'm willing to acknowledge my part of being not the best at times, and I feel like I owe you an apology.
All right. Apology for which part exactly? I'm not trying to be petty here. I just want to know what you find was too far.
I'd say the sentiment I left you with in passing was probably a little bit cold. Shouldn't be using her against you to get under your skin.
Yes, you shouldn't. All right, I accept your apology, but whomever you are, a mortal, an angel, a god, this will be your only warning. You never use her to get to me ever again. She's not a card you play whenever you want to have the last word. And I don't give a damn how powerful you are. If you cross this line again, you and I are at war.
That's fair. You frustrate me so much sometimes, but I'll be better.
Yes, I do that. I'm quite proficient at that. But I appreciate the candor. I appreciate the honesty. For an asshole like you, it does take a bit of work to show that they were wrong. I appreciate that.
Okay. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. He looks at you for a second, lingering.
Well, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm damn close.
Not my place to say. Look, I'm not here to butt heads on anything. I'm not here to guide or do anything profound. I'm here to apologise and reach out an olive branch, and you asked if I could teach you. power to stop time and other things like that. Not something I can do right now, but if you'd like, I can teach you something pretty neat.
I would like that.
Just, I don't want to say do you trust me, but just have a little bit of faith. Just lay your head down, go to sleep.
All right, an olive branch, you say. All right, I'll go lay down.
So it's weird trying to fall asleep in a dream. It's definitely a weird feeling. As
Inception sound.
Yeah, you feel you're sort of, you feel weightless for a moment. Do you speak Celestial? You probably do.
I do.
So not so much words, but incantation. Very, very quickly, Carl's speaking a mile a minute. Okay. You feel yourself pulled by your center until you're sitting up and forward. You're sitting at a very, very fancy small table built for a child. You're sitting there. You see your daughter sitting in front of you. Her eyes light up as she sees you. What are you doing here? You recognize this is your daughter's former playroom. She's got a little tea set out. She hands you a cup.
Flora. Hi. Hi, baby.
Do you want to play tea with me?
Yes, of course. Does she look healthy? Does she look...
She's definitely, like, hair isn't, like, currently done. She's, like, you know, a little bit messy. Looks like she's been playing around most of the day. Had a good bit of energy, but she's healthy. She's well dressed. She's room is full stocked.
As I look around and look at her, do I understand what kind of magic this is? Is this a hallucination, an illusion, an astral projection? What could it be?
Roll an Arcana check.
I'm not proficient. Jesus.
You're jack of all trades, so.
Yeah, that is true. Ooh, a 20.
Okay.
I will even add my d6. I want to make sure.
Okay.
22.
20 was going to do it anyway, but sure. So you look around and almost for a minute you try and find Carl in the room, but you get the feeling he is using his same ability to talk to you in your dreams to project you into your daughter's dreams.
All right. I will play tea with her.
It's just she's just in loving life, and after about what feels like about an hour, it's very difficult to tell with the dream, you can just hear a ring in the back of your head and she goes, "Can't hold it much longer, Ellie. You have to come back. Say your goodbyes."
Flora, I'm very far away right now, but when you wake up, I want you to remember that Mommy loves you very much, okay?
Well, of course you do. Can we play dolls next time?
Yes, anything you want.
She stands up from the table and just wraps her arms around you, buries her face in your dress. And with that, you feel yourself pulled back. And you sit up from your watch at the end of your thing. Yeah, who's on next watch?
God damn it!
Oh, fuck.
Wow. Oh, damn.
I didn't think you guys were gonna make me cry. What the fuck?
God damn.
It's D&D.
Yeah.
You know
I
what,
mean-
Dario, I've changed my mind. I'll call that one up.
Yeah, no, I will not be able to sleep for a bit right now, so I'll be just sitting at a campsite.
So who's on watch with Eleanor?
I wanted to originally.
Yeah, sure.
Or resting.
Nux, you're up.
She might not need it, but she needs it.
Yeah. I don't know how insightful Nux is, but Eleanor is definitely out of sorts.
I think anyone with a passive of 8 or higher could tell that.
Look, even without that, I'm proficient in it, so I'm pretty insightful.
Can I have one of you make a perception check?
You
for
go
this
ahead. I'm not perceptive.
Watch one of these
look.
lunar echidnas come and just wreck the party now to really bring the tempo back.
Yeah, right.
22.
22.
Oh, 21, sorry. 21.
No encounter. You're okay for the night.
Thank God.
Nux currently in Edgar form, by the way, just for reference. What is Eleanor just doing currently? Like, give me a description of what she looks like right now, so I know I'm working with here.
Sure. After she woke up, she is trying to discreetly fix her makeup. As she's sitting up, she's like brushing off any specks of dust from her velvet gown. She's just trying to compose herself, but she's definitely not paying too much attention to Nux right now.
Okay.
She shook.
Yeah, she shook.
Okay. I'm just gonna quick check my inventory real quick. Don't mind me.
Yeah, he do be killing me right now. That's fun.
He's trying to see if he has any poison on him currently. He notices a moment of weakness and will strike.
This is my time.
Eleanor's weak at the moment. She's preoccupied with something.
This is a really weird bits in my inventory.
Levoka sends its regards.
That's weird. I was actually looking for like something a receptacle that can hold water or something in it.
Yeah, you definitely have something.
Okay. I'm assuming mess kit would have that in it.
Yeah, of course.
Or the mess kit itself, cool. I'm just gonna stand up with them like that and just sort of walk over to the little pond, just dip it in there and bring it back, and just sort of place it in front of Eleanor without really saying anything, and just sort of sit back down, just across from her.
Is that for drinking or?
Well, it's not really clean, so I mean it's as clean as I could find, but it might help with the dirt.
Oh, thank you, but I have magic to do that.
Are you okay?
Yes, why wouldn't I be okay?
You're not as good at hiding it as you think you are. I can see it.
Well,
What happened?
you have some nerve asking me that. You're not good an actor at all to just hide your true nature even when you're shapeshifted. So can't really throw stones at me right now, but let's just say things happen at an alarming speed around here.
Yeah, they certainly do. I know you don't like me. That's understandable. Really would have known about the thing earlier. Wouldn't have done it.
Well, a half-assed apology, but apology nonetheless. My issues with you stem mostly from what you did to Vilfira, not with me. Derision and attacks, physical or psychological, are something I'm quite familiar with. It is nothing new. You did not break new ground there. But I'm worried about her.
I'm worried about her too. What I did is I'm surprised I'm still here. You had all the right in the world to get rid of me or kick me out. Whatever. I'm surprised she didn't kill me on the spot. It would have made complete sense.
Yes, I'm surprised as well. I thought if she were to challenge you to a duel, I would certainly be her second. But we still can kick you out if you perform worse than we require. But I cannot close my eyes to what you did to Aura. It certainly doesn't compare, but it is a start to reparations, and in the future I'll be looking closely at what you do, because I'm a master of words. I know they are quite cheap, So what you do from now on will decide what happens to you next.
That's fair enough. Again, I'm not going to disagree with it.
All right.
I'm going to go see if I can find something, maybe help give us some food in the morning. Should be a couple of berry bushes around.
Well, don't go far off. Remember, camping in the wood is still quite dangerous.
No, I just saw some just over the edge over there. I'll still be in your sight lines.
All right.
With that, your watch goes by uneventfully. You do find some berries. Your passive foraging and nature ability will be enough to find that. And last watch, or you wake up. You still have a point of exhaustion.
It's
You
fair.
muted? Oh,
No, sorry, my for some reason it's doing that thing from last time where it's cutting in and out.
I think I know what's causing that. We'll fix it after the stream. I think
Okay.
I know how to fix that. Who would like to take? You guys, because we have 5 people and it's not 2 people to watch. You don't take like 8 hours. You guys take 10 hours to get everyone a full 6 hours at least of sleep. But so far, who has had? Someone should be able to cut their.
I'm happy to do another one if we want another one.
I'm definitely gonna do
I'll allow
watch.
it. You'll be primarily very inactive while doing it. You'll still be like half asleep, but
Fair. Sleepy.
unless you want Aura to take a watch by herself.
Definitely don't want to take a watch by herself.
Not the squishy.
So as you guys are lying down, passive perception, not passive perception check, Aura, please. Let's say since Nux/Edgar will be helping, but is primarily still needs rest right now.
Semi-comatose.
22.
22. That's very good. You don't know when it happened. Probably the last watch or the one before when perceptions were very bad. You look down at Liber and sleeping curled up in a ball on his chest, you see the Valkrung that he carried with him once.
Does it look like okay?
It's still corrupted, but it is no longer possessed by the singing and has made its way home. That's all
Oh, just as I stopped tearing up, you fuck.
You're asleep. Go back to sleep.
Nux.
Yeah.
Look,
You little shit.
we came
Oh,
back.
shit. Didn't think we'd ever see that thing again.
Now we can't. Okay, now that he's back, maybe we can fix the corruption. I don't really know how, but maybe we can fix the corruption.
You've been with me this entire time. I don't think I know how to do it either.
I out of character say, maybe Liber can tell us to start healing him so that the corruption stops spreading.
Maybe.
I also technically know that.
You do know that.
The curing part is you did, not the stopping spreading. The curing part that you were focusing on.
Yeah, that's true, but no one has told anybody who knows. Like, if you know this, you're the only one.
The only two people that know this
No,
are
no,
Liber and Nux.
Yeah, you guys could like make this like common knowledge, but no, you're just like, no, it's
Nah,
secret.
fam.
Yeah.
I'm glad Valkyrie came back. That happened.
Just don't touch the thing. It might wake up and scratch him. Probably wouldn't be good.
Gonna do that. I'm just excited that she's back.
Yeah, too. Nah, speaking of being back, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm still kind of tired. But I'm okay. Emotionally, I'm starting to wonder if I'm supposed to die, but I don't really think that's something that people like talk about with each other.
Aren't we all?
I mean, you can if you want. I'm not gonna say no. If you want to have a conversation about death, I'm more than open to it.
Well, I mean, like, I almost died again.
Yeah, you do have a habit of having have the monsters attract to you. it's interesting.
I wonder if it means something. But then, like, the woad helped, so then that like puts points against that. So maybe I'm not supposed to die, but maybe I am because that was you asking for a favor. So I really don't know.
Honestly, I just called onto the world and said for it to heal its champion.
Champion?
The other one that got the apple. Just assume that I was choosing a champion.
Oh.
Ooh, fancy.
Sorry, I forgot to tell Nux to up his relation with the woad for that successful check by 1. So I just doing that there. But he broke character, so.
Hi, buddy. Interesting. I never thought of myself as a champion.
I mean, anyone can become a champion at any point in time, really. It's not really something, especially when it comes to something like the world. I don't think it's something you really go into expecting.
I mean, the only thing I really went into this entire journey expecting was really hoping I didn't fail.
How's that going for you?
Well, I've been scolded once.
Was that by Eleanor? She does that to me a lot.
That was by my queen.
No, we're not going to touch it. We're on death at the moment.
That's a loaded statement.
I mean, I deserved it because we let people die.
No, well, I didn't say you deserved it. No one really deserves to be scolded.
Pretty sure I deserved it. She wouldn't scold me for no reason. But I was hoping that maybe I would get, like, a pat on the back. You did good after we killed the tree. We didn't get that. I really don't think I'm gonna get it now after almost dying twice, but right now, no news is better than news, I think.
I'm actually just gonna get up and just sort of wobble a little bit and just sit down next to her and just pat on the back.
What's that for?
Why the wall?
You did good.
Oh. Aw, thanks.
If it wasn't for you, the tree probably would have killed us.
If it wasn't
You burnt it to a fucking crisp.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And hey, you know, you can be afraid of death if you want to, but I've known Vel for a while, and I know me, and fucking they can try.
I'm quite afraid of death. I'm more afraid of big silk spider yucky thingies.
You know what? That's actually fair enough. No, I kind of think it was kind of disgusting.
Yeah, and you were outside the cocoon.
You know, I feel like being on the outside of the cocoon, I got to see it more. So I feel like I was at a worse off point.
No, I really don't think you were.
They said it jokingly, like trying to get a laugh out of Aura.
No, she understood that was her bantering back with you.
How come you keep putting up your what's Edgar person skin thing?
I mean, the persona.
Yeah.
Mostly it's because I don't really feel comfortable being my regular self. In fact, I'd actually kind of prefer if everyone called me Edgar when I'm in this form, but I'm not really. Whatever's easier for people, you know.
Is it because you're not used to being pale? It's a hard life.
Not specifically.
Gotta watch out for sunburns. Really bad.
No, it's not to do with the being pale thing. It's just I prefer not to being, I guess, my true self. It feels more comfortable not being me and being, well, me.
You just don't want to get mistaken for siblings, I see.
You know, I wouldn't actually mind being mistaken for a sibling with you.
Or does actually burst out laughing after that.
Oh, Jake.
I'm just picking on you. Do whatever's comfy for you. It seems like things are better with everybody a little bit. So maybe me almost dying was a good thing.
I mean, kind of seems a bit better. Vel wasn't really worried about yelling at me. She was more worried about you, which is good for me. bad for you, but that's different story entirely.
Maybe.
My watch with Aruna went, all things considered, pretty well.
Good.
I don't feel like I need to die afterwards, so that's a good thing.
We'll both not die, and then it'll be okay.
Or
I
I
like
need
that
a
idea.
perception check from you right now.
Great. Nat 20, baby.
You're sitting there getting the sun is starting to rise, and you feel everything sort of like you're packing, you're getting your spells ready for the day. And only for the briefest second, as you're kind of going through your book and talking with Edgar right now, your book feels the slightest bit heavier for a split second.
Like bad heavy?
Like someone was pressing on it.
I was assuming I could see anything in front of me.
You don't. You flick through the pages, and a small piece of vellum falls out.
I'm gonna look at it.
So, written atop of it, in a handwriting you recognize not as the Fardaroka, but the Queen herself.
Shit.
It reads in... You speak Sylvan, I assume you read Sylvan. I'd hope anyway, after talking about your backstory.
Yeah.
It reads very, very quickly and very simply. I won't coddle you for doing as you're expected to do, but don't think I don't appreciate it, and it is a spell scroll of sending.
Oh shit!
She or literally starts jumping up and down. She's like, thank you, 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 thank you. Like,
Alright, you're good. Gotta calm down, Jesus.
Or explosion.
right. She's just clutching the thing, and she like looks at you, and she runs over to. I don't know if Bella's in a tent.
She's not.
Or...
She's just like. Maybe she took a tent. I don't know. I don't think Bella's the most elegant sleeper.
Nah, just sprawled out.
I don't know why there's just a trend of Aura waking Bella up, but this is gonna be like the least like cautious, and she's just gonna like jump on you, like no.
Just like almost reaches for a sword before Bella's hits Aura. Just. What is it?
No. Guess what? Wake up. You have to wake up for this.
She's like patting her face now.
That's really frustrating. Everyone is woken up by this end.
It's like a kid still trying to wake up their parent in the morning.
It's
just like
Christmas.
on the bed.
Yeah, basically.
It's
Yeah,
Christmas.
she's just so fucking excited.
What?
She's like, okay,
what
are
is
you awake?
Dora?
Are you awake? Are you actually?
I'm awake.
How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Okay, you're awake. Look at this.
And she just shows you the paper.
Do you speak Sylvan?
Look at this photograph.
What does that say?
Do you speak Sylvan?
Person? No.
No, you have no idea what this thing says.
I speak Infernal and Common, yes. Is that... Did you write that? Or, I mean, it looks very pretty.
My queen wrote it. Guess what?
Oh.
Guess what this is?
Well, what is it?
It's a spell scroll for sending.
She just sort of bolt upright.
I assume like Aura just falls back.
Probably. Just very like anime style. Just you see the tense curtains floor just gets flung out.
It spell scroll is sending. You can use that now?
But even better than that, I never transcribed scentless. So I can transcribe sending instead so that we can use it
No, you
multiple times. Huh? I can't, god damn it!
No, you can't transcribe a spell you don't have the level for. Also, Scentless is a level 1 spell that costs 50 gold worth of paper and ink. Sending is 3rd level that costs 50
Okay,
gold worth.
But I can save it for later.
You can save it, or you could use it.
Okay, what level is sending?
3rd.
3rd, okay.
Way into level 5.
You technically can use it.
Okay.
It's on your class's spell list. I don't even believe there's a penalty.
Wait, can we use a spell scroll that we don't have a slot for?
Spell scrolls don't use slots.
But
I'm not sure if you can use it for your level without there being a check. I can double check that. But it's mostly if it's on your class's spell list is what it normally is.
On the spell list for also another thing out of character, just to say, when we get to 3rd levels, I will definitely be taking sending to talk to my daughter. So if you don't want to take it, you have a scroll. But if you want, we can both have it. It's fine.
So, rule here for you guys. If the spell is on your class to spell this, but of a higher level that you normally cast, you can make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully. DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Nice.
On a failed check, the scroll is consumed and doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, it's only DC 13, I believe.
Yeah, so that would be DC 13.
Seriously. Yeah. We can see if he's here, but I guess I'm a little worried about using it now because it's a bit more advanced than I'm used to. So there's a chance I could fail it.
Right.
Or we could wait a little while.
How long would we have to wait?
Just a bit. I'm not really experienced enough right now, but
Right. But you could.
I can't. Yes, I can't. So it's up to you. If you want me to use it right now, I will use it right now.
Are we talking about a small chance of failure, or is there a large chance of failure? Or what are we talking about?
I would say it's probably it's a little bit better than a 50-50.
I believe it's about 75% chance because your spell casting modifier is like 6 or 7, isn't it?
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, yeah.
Like there's a 75% chance of success and a 25% chance of failure.
Also, Eleanor could help
Right.
with inspiration.
I mean, you know that I of course would want you to use it as soon as you can.
Do you want me to use it right now? We can use it right now.
I just love what I was thinking again.
Can you use it right now?
I mean-
Hey, Eleanor! Can I ask for some help?
What?
She holds up the thing.
She was like,
Oh, grow. Interesting.
What's happening?
We're gonna find Zerikos. Or at least we're gonna see if he's okay.
That's definitely great. Where did you find it?
My queen gave it to me.
Oh.
All right. Well, of course, we should definitely try. I will inspire her to do this.
Okay. Question.
Inspiration, we can
does your
definitely
bardic
try.
inspiration go up in its dice when you guys hit level 4?
Yes, it
Well,
does.
it goes up because you guys just hit level 4.
No, I don't.
You.
Oh,
It does. Can we take feats?
You can take a feat or an ASI, but you guys just hit level 4 after
Well,
reflecting what you've learned.
Are we just
Sweet.
doing that now, or we don't?
We'll
have
do
to
it
do
after.
Okay.
But you can roll HP and everything now, but if deciding feats and stuff, unless you guys just know what you want to take, we can take a little, well, probably, we're at this like 2.5 hours. I'll probably take like, after we do this spell scroll, we'll take like a 5-10 minute break so you guys can level up, and then we'll hit back for the last hour and a half. So, you guys do hit level 4, so take that into account if you're upping your spell mod or anything, Aura, because you guys kind of reflect on it, and thematically you look in your book and the next 2 spells you want to learn are also in there, Aura, whichever ones you want to learn, and everyone progresses. But
That was unexpected.
you guys have been at level 3 long enough and you have had a few tough fights. I feel like the experience after the Tuscully will definitely put you in a frame of mind to better suit this. If you guys don't want it, I can take it back.
No,
No.
So, do you know what you're leveling up at level 4? Are you going to... So is this going to affect your spellcasting mod?
I'm not sure. I was thinking about taking a feat, so it wouldn't affect it. So I
Okay,
think I'm
so-
just gonna roll.
Roll accordingly then.
So now it's 2d6.
No,
For
it's just, does it go up to a D8 yet? Or what is the inspiration at now? Or does it change?
For me, it does because I get telepathic feats, so I have 20 charisma. My inspirations are just 5 of them, but it's still the 6.
Oh, so it's still just a D6. Okay.
Just the number of them goes up.
Eventually it will become a D8 and such, but...
Not right now. Too
Alright.
early.
What did you roll?
Math. Just a second.
She rolled math. Fair enough. Have a nice day.
28 total.
Because you said it was above 13. Okay.
I'm so worried.
You have 25 words. What do you say?
Shit.
Okay.
That's not one of my words.
Nope.
That's not one of my words. No, it's out of character. That's not one of my
I've
words.
got it.
No. Okay.
Damn, that's a word and a half. So do. Okay, we've got 3 words gone.
That was actually sending activating.
That's actually what's going on in Zerakos' brain right now.
Sorry, I'm like freaking out a little bit.
That's okay.
Zerakos. I'm Aura. Vel's friend. Are you okay? Nux told us what happened. Please reply.
You have 10 more words.
Oh shit, sorry.
It's 25, not 15.
Never mind. Nux told us what happened. So.
Do.
Where are you? Yeah. Are you okay?
Again.
Real quick. Vel, is there anything you want to say with 4 words?
Anything you want to say before? Okay, because that is what the end of the message is. That is what the end of the message is. That is what the end.
I'm down.
It's a continuous thing. That is you literally. That's anything else, and the
Shit.
message goes.
Okay.
Des, I don't know if it's important, and it never came up in my backstory in terms of Nux revealing who they are to Zerakos. So Zerakos knew Nux as Edgar.
Okay. So it's almost an impossibly long silence as you wait for a response. You think for a moment, did the spell fail? No, the spell worked. The spell worked. It definitely worked. And then you hear the straining of vocal cords as if they haven't been spoken in months. Who is this? I do not
Aura.
know a Nux. It's so dark. I don't know where I am. Please help. That is what you get back.
Zerakos, you need to be budgeted on your sending, or it's not like a text.
He doesn't know how sending works.
I made him. I get it.
What? Have you got a reply yet, Aura?
He looks over at Nux and be like, did you not tell him who you are?
What?
I no. It was Edgar. I've always been Edgar.
It's been important information. I told him that Nux told us.
Why would you tell him that?
He's very confused.
I told you the entire time I knew him. I was Edgar.
I didn't know that.
Slow down.
Right,
What?
Right, but you got the response. He replied.
He's alive.
God.
He sounded
That's a
really
win.
rough. Like he hasn't. I don't know if it's because he's not doing okay or if he just hasn't talked in a long time and his voice is all croaky. But he said, "Who is this? Who is Nux? I don't know where I am." Did he say it's so dark?
It's very dark.
It's very dark.
Please send help.
Please send help.
Right.
He's still in the home.
It is something, but
Oh.
at least he's alive.
He's alive.
Good work, Aura.
Yes, good work.
Nice one.
Thank you.
End of night in magic.
Thank you.
That's where we're going to
Queen
take our break
Magic.
while these guys level up. So we'll see you shortly. Hopefully no more than 5-10 minutes if it doesn't take them forever to decide on what they're taking. But
I'm it all in. I'm set.
so we'll be back soon. And we're back. So, party is just about finishing leveling up to level 4. The morning comes, another day marked off your trip and timeline. What do you so wish to do? Are you heading back to the Tuscully Quarry, or are you deciding to abandon that line of reason?
Look, I think I should have been a bit firmer before. I think Farden is still where we should be heading. I do not wish to head back into those tunnels there after that.
Just to play, not devil's advocate, but as an alternative, there was one cult member who was like Eggman,
True. Which could have a number of interpretations behind it. Maybe they went there and they were attacked, or maybe some of them tried to go there and they offered that person up as a sacrifice, as a means of safe passage. Who knows?
Just putting that out there.
Valfira, can you roll me a history check, please?
You sure can. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Just continue as you are. I'm going to send you a message.
Oh.
All right.
Extra dirty. What the heck?
Well, personally, I am not the one to give up when I've started something. I do feel like today we are better prepared. First of all, we know how they operate, and I've thought about some magic that I can use to help alleviate any paralysis from venom and everything like this. So I'm not sure we should be wasting even more time to going back and going to another place that we don't know anything about, really.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, everyone can pitch in into this. We need to decide as a group, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty neutral. We can do whichever.
Honestly, kind of on Val's side on this one.
Well, that doesn't help us because we have 2 for staying, 2 for going, and a neutral aura. What does your Valkyrie think, Liber?
Liber, you look down at the curl up at the foot of your sleeping bag. Is Valkyrie still snoozing?
He came during the night.
What?
Came back during the night.
I heard you just. What? I'll just sort of scoop him up, and in Goblin I'll just sort of be like, "Hey, Valk, you back?"
Kind of squints up at you. Tired. Just wraps around that sort of sling of a baby as it wraps around you again.
Oh yeah. Does it look the infection, the corruption? Does it look worse?
It has spread. It is worsened.
Liba, you didn't happen to get it, healed before it fucked off, did you?
No, because I'm pretty sure that I found out about the whole healing thing, and then
same night.
Yeah, he left that night. So, if anyone could please, healing magic, it stops or slows the corruption.
I don't know. I think a spell slot, so I've got that one. It's okay.
I can do a tap.
I think either of you doesn't waste a spell slot if you're white necromancer ability, so either or.
Did your white necromancer come back on a short rest? Well, it's either or then.
Do it.
You can both high five the creature because technically it costs nothing.
Yeah.
I might go over and be like,
Cost me a
"Hey,
key point.
can I hold your paw real quick?" And I'm just gonna as I pet his little hand.
One of the vines
okay.
reaches and kind of wraps around your arm.
Yeah, just very nice and calming, just giving you little pets, and I'm gonna heal him for sin.
So for reference,
fine, man.
for anyone watching, that is basically Liber had a pet that got corrupted in a couple episodes ago. For the small adventure we did off stream, it is a monkey-like creature that is made of a lot of vines, and it is a kleptomaniac, but has returned now.
Oh, yeah.
That you notice the deep purple that sort of like pulsates almost just goes very dull and muted. It's not
It's just-
spreading currently.
Hopefully that feels.
Valkyrie wouldn't recognize you, would it?
Valkyrie doesn't recognize you, doesn't care.
He doesn't give a shit.
I'm just gonna go up to him and just be like, "See, I told you Valkyrie would be able to, help you out here."
You smell the same.
I'm just gonna manifest, just out of the sight of everyone, just a single of Zeracos's eyes.
Just kind of grunts at you.
Or just like peeling off like a contact and just throwing it to the floor.
Gross.
Just eat it.
All right. Not
Nice.
that this is not lovely, this little reunion, but what are we going to do? The time is against us on this. Whatever we decide, we need to move.
I don't know.
So,
Actually,
what are you
Val,
guys trying to
that's
decide
a
between?
Hmm?
What is the current voting sitting for where?
2-2 neutral.
2 for
yeah.
Varden, 2 for...
2 for, 2 against, 1. Just happy to be alive.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
where does the
I'll
against
ask-
want to go?
Where does what?
The people who are
The against want to go to Farden?
Well, one of us wants to go to Fard, and the other one just thinks this is going to be a dead end.
So where do you propose other than that? More into the Tuscully or to the cave?
No. I believe that the Tuscully route is going to lead us to a dead end and be a waste of time. At least Edgar does.
So just to very simply do this. Hands up for Tuscully, still.
Wow, Liba, leaving me alone on this, huh? Fuck you.
No, I was suggesting that the cult had gone into the quarry because they'd been a cult member.
Can I-
Tuscully is a different route to the quarry, I believe.
Tuscully are in the quarry, my guy.
These are
That's
the
the
people
wasp
we
people.
That is the
fucking
quarry.
fought, yeah.
The court
Jack-
Tuscully.
Guys, and I know that we've got a lot of decisions to make, but the Tuscully are the backup. Remember? So it might be a good idea, that even if it is a dead end, to go ahead and kind of like them, because if the cult does anything, they're gonna call all the Tuscully. So it'd be a lot better to face them in 2 separate places than all together at one.
Well,
Especially because they're really fast.
from the way it was set out in the journal that we found from Ekris, it does not seem as if the Tuscully are exactly close allies of the cult. And the way it was set
Bring up
out,
possibility of having to face both forces at one time.
true. Although at the same time, if there is a cult member being used to create more trust to Tuscully, that does not suggest perhaps the best relation between the two.
I'll do whatever you guys want to do then.
Well, on that sort of note, it's definitely not the most ideal place for someone you'd think to keep a little girl who we're supposed to be looking for.
Exactly. And I'm not saying that I would ever do this or anything, but if I was in the cult's place, a town pretending to be a town setting itself up in the world, it would be a very easy place to hide a child. Or
Yeah.
to hide any hostages they may have.
Hey, Valk, have you seen any weird activities, especially around moths? Any moths where there shouldn't be, or people with symbols of moth? And I'll prestidigitation, like, just on the palm of my hand, the symbol that I saw.
You say that, he's asleep on you.
Oh, I thought he was just...
No, he's
Okay.
tired. He spent his past couple days trying to get back to you.
Aww.
Baby.
Maybe. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that if he's asleep.
You say it,
Like-
you think he's awake, and you get a faint snore back off of him.
Okay,
There
enough.
is
um,
there is some logic in what Velfira says. I just don't like the idea of us losing time and retreating now when we have made some headway, because we know where their eggs are, and we dispatched of the scouts. So we do have something going for us here, whereas in the town we have nothing as of yet.
Well, I mean, I do not think those were scouts. It looked to me as if they were guarding an entrance further in.
I think there may be more.
It means it is a guard post of sorts, which means that there would be patrols around that area, which means that there would be regular Tuscali passing through, keeping track. And it also means that the further we head in, the more that we will probably encounter. If we have to take a tunnel to the side, who knows how long that may potentially take us extra. I mean, initially we thought it was going to be a journey through the tunnel straight into the quarry, perhaps with something along the way, but none of us thought there would be a hive of creatures like that in there. It is an added complication that I do not know much about Tuscali, but we do not know their size in there. There may be a small army's worth, there may be a few, who knows. And I do not think that we would be able to take that many, considering we struggled against 3.
I have an out of character question. Shape changer doesn't specifically say humanoid. Can I attempt to shape change into a bug?
Can you give me the exact wording of it, please?
Post it.
Okay.
I think it's you've got to copy the same limbs. So if they've got 6 legs, you can only have like 4.
You can just do like missing them, so it's like that's not being cut off. You're an amputated bug.
Yeah,
They
same
must
basic
have the same basic
limbs.
arrangement. They do not have the same basic arrangement of limbs. First of all, they had 4 arms to begin with, so
4 arms, legs.
you could look
and
like
wings.
a heavily damaged version. You're not sure how well it would do. You also don't speak the Tuscali language.
I'm just trying to get thoughts through old Edgar's mind here.
Like, you wouldn't be able to make the front pincies or anything.
Off the side, and you just can see the bones twisting and morphing, and I'm going to attempt it and see how scuffed it comes out.
It's
off-putting.
It's bad. You don't have the wings. You don't have the. It wouldn't pass under any form of scrutiny.
Over the pond, just sort of looking and like.
You could probably tell somebody who's never seen a Tuscali that this is roughly what a Tuscali looks like. But other than that, the Tuscali would instantly.
I'm just thinking to myself like, what the fuck am I doing?
Hey, you're playing Edgar. You're not playing Cade. Stop.
That is absolute nightmare fuel.
Y'all definitely say Edgar shed the skin, and then all of a sudden this fucking absolutely just what looks almost just like a broken, damaged, cracked, gross bug. Basically, 7 times worse of what we just killed in their dead form.
Yeah, you try and like, make holes where arms have like been cut off. It just eats.
Please never do that again.
Roll for nightmare fuel.
Shed the bug thing back to Edgar's like, yeah, that was fucking gross.
Yeah, please never ever do that again.
I was
As
curious,
it
I'll be honest.
currently stands though, in terms of what we would do next. I myself am the only person voting Farden. Whilst there are, 2.5 people wanting to go into the tunnels again.
I mean, I'm also on the side here. I think that'd be a better option.
Alright, well,
Edgar.
unless the Valkyran can break the vote, I think.
Yeah, he needs rest.
Right.
Edgar.
Call me Edgar all of a sudden. You called me Nox before. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. Just.
Yeah, so am I. So you've lived in the world. Do you know anything about these Tuscoli? Like, are they likely to have big families like actual wasps?
Roll
Or
nature check. Not a
Nature
high
check,
DC. nature, please. It's not a high DC.
Gotcha.
I still need one.
That's a nat 20.
You've
Fuck
only
you,
heard
Nixon.
of them briefly. You've never actually encountered them. They're even the Knoll Raiders would fear the Tuscully. They are a very intrusive species, and they spread very quickly. Let alone in that cave, you saw maybe 8 or 9 drones in the process of hatching. Within the actual hive, that would probably be deep down in the quarry. They could very well have an army of Tuscully drones.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think it's a fucking good idea to do this. If I remember,
Like,
vaguely remember what I know about these things, they're very similar to wasps and stuff like that.
also, the queen is like, she would have many warriors in her own personal drones. Since you said nat 20 or dirty 20
Nat 20.
for a total of 20.
24.
24. Yeah, the queen would have her own retinue of very strong drones. There is Tuscully are hive creatures. They belong to the hive mind that would the queen would produce. Without a small army yourself, you do not wipe out the quarry.
Yeah, no, I really, like, if I remember correctly, it's sort of similar to how wasps are. Once they get something, a fucking heap of them come out. And if we go into their nest, we're likely to get stung, to put it in a nice way. Sorry, Aura.
Or there's a twinge in your stomach when he says that.
Okay, so I think, yeah. Sorry, Eleanor. I think that removes that option for now.
It's not a personal stake of mine or anything. I'm just let's just hope that they will not get to us before we get to them in the future.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do right now. If we go in there and there's a fucking army of them, we're dead. So
That is a problem for people in Rindleton. People with the resources to deal with. And the
we're here to save a little girl, not take on an army.
there are 5 of us.
Right, but what do we know about the town we're headed to, this village? Do we know where it is?
It was abandoned. We do know the rough area where it is.
Yeah, vague location.
We do know the vague location. It was abandoned before. It was attempted to set up in the wood, but left by its inhabitants. And presumably, if the cult is there, they will have tried to set it up again and make it into a legitimate town of sorts.
And I assume, but they don't know us. They don't know how we look.
No.
All
I
right.
don't
There's no
think
reason
any of us have
Not even if I did.
And I don't think any of us have encountered this cult in person before. I mean, at least knowingly.
Hope not.
Well, then we can certainly try and go there. I would suggest going a little bit undercover. Say you're
We are
my
travelers.
bodyguards. Well, I don't look like a traveler, but I do look like a noble, and I might have bodyguards who are obviously with weapons, because otherwise we look pretty dangerous.
Besides, Nax, or Enkner, I should say, they don't have any weapons to speak of. But I guess
To be honest, it's kind of like the girl did with me and Eleanor.
I can. Yeah, I
Somebody
can.
gives, like, a smile.
I'll pull out like a little hand crossbow.
Well-
I can play the part.
sure. But I think we go there looking for shelter, looking for somewhere to sleep. At least that is our approach to it.
We
If
certainly
they are
don't.
trying to,
We're just trying to be unassuming.
and if they do think that we are legitimate travelers and you are legitimate noble, people passing through, then they will not attempt anything to us, as they would not really, I do not think, if they were undercover cult, wanting to arouse suspicion at all.
Well,
If
the
they're
only
looking
thing
to
that
stay-
I think that could be an issue is if they decide that we could be sacrifices, but we don't have to worry about that. What are the chances of that happening?
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
that is a
They
chance.
decide that we are good sacrifices. That's good for us, because then we have to deal with them right then and there.
I would say in that case, Eleanor, to keep your true heritage under wraps at all stages.
Would Eleanor be offended if they didn't want to sacrifice her?
Yes, I think partly yes. Like, who wouldn't sacrifice this?
Wasn't the phrase pure of heart thrown around or something in regards to sacrifices?
She's super pure of heart. She's
Are
so
you guys
pure of
walking
heart.
and talking, or are you just still at your camp?
I would say we're walking and talking.
Okay,
Yes, we're walking
survival
and
check then, Edgar, please.
But I would say just for you, Eleanor, considering your celestial connection, they may see you as being a bit more of a potential target. If you were.
12.
I don't think.
Total 12.
Difficult terrain for the day. So rather than a 2-day, the trip to Farden from where you guys are is a 2-day trip. So you have 2 ways you can go about this. You can head back to Lavoca and then up to Farden, or you can try and scoot around. It may go quicker, not with a 12, but which way would you guys have tried to go? It's basically like bop bop or around.
Nux or Edgar would be more comfortable navigating from Lavoca.
Okay, so
they would.
that's a check enough to
Yeah.
get you back to Lavoca then.
Question: do I look like an SMR? Until I bust out my magic, it doesn't really seem like
SMRs
I'm
have a
SMR.
faint celestial glow about them. It would take a trained eye to recognize it. A commoner wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You know, you may just look like slightly angelic to a commoner, but someone who's a trained eye would know.
Well, Vilfira, don't you worry. If they have any suspicion, I will assure them that it is my makeup skills. They are legendary.
Sure.
I mean, also, if we happen to knock one out, and I can get a good look at it. I can put on their toes and become them if we need a bit more espionage.
That is something.
Makes sense.
After a full day's travel, you guys will make it back to Lavoca. The evening of the 9th. Just tracking days for you guys here. Would you stay in Lavoca, or would you push through and try and hit Farden sooner? Or would you like to sleep in your house?
I'd feel more comfortable just resting up.
Yeah, maybe get that last point of exhaustion gone.
Please and thank you.
As from an out of character perspective, absolutely.
So as you guys make your way back to Lavoca, it's very slender right now. It's not very large, but in the middle near the witch pit, there's slowly but surely building a large effigy of the Hollow Man, and there's like tables being set up around, and there's getting ready for a big party happening here in the coming days.
We will have our festival episode.
Just after
Prepare
we do
drinking
the
games for when it
rest
comes to that.
Yeah.
Just as we enter the town, I'll drop into Brother Arcadia and just let him know about the wasp folk in the quarry, and just so that people should stay away from there.
Good, yeah.
Just real quick, yeah.
He says to me, goes, that's concerning. I will send a runner to Rindleton, perhaps. Mention that.
Yeah,
I doubt the
could
family
be a
didn't
good idea.
know that. Do you have any proof, anything I can send with it, that you were there?
We do have
I have a wound.
lie, but take the
Someone took
No,
the seal.
I-
That proved you were...
I rolled a 5. I didn't take shit.
Gross ass bug.
I
We
can't take
do
that
not
with
have
me,
any.
but I will never
We
forget
don't
it.
have any. We don't have any proof.
That's not true. You guys do. Velfira has the seal of the Flimbush.
Oh, true.
You guys can use that to send with the runner as proof that you were there.
You separate the money that Val found and
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll
No, Velfira found 90 and just pocket it in. Scumbag peeplings.
Nux, I assume, doesn't want any.
Yeah, look, it's standard at this point.
Okay, so 22 and a half.
Damn, Velfira chopping coins.
So 22 and 5 silver.
For the sake of this all out, you guys have enough silver, because I tell you guys, like, while I find stuff in loose change, I just let you guys transcribe it to gold as soon as you hit a civilization. You know, it's fine. So, spending the night in Lavoca, does anyone wish to accomplish anything?
I'd like to chat with Valfira.
What? No. No, of course.
They just start
Like,
mending
hang
these
out
bridges,
and-
or else Aura will fucking stab all of us.
How would you approach this? I'm just curious. Like, how are you?
How would you
First,
like
she
to do this?
shapeshifts into Zerakos.
Where are you at?
What is the tone? Are you at the table? Are you at the fireplace?
It wouldn't be too late at night. It would be ideally when everyone's sort of still awake. So if Valfira doesn't want to kill Nux, then everyone can stop it.
You just get to nominate your second then.
And by everyone, I specifically mean one person, because Eleanor would cheer for it, and Lyra would be a little confused and probably take a second to catch up.
And then he would have to live with it with the rest of his life. Yeah.
100%. So,
Little
trying to
shit.
stay on track.
Yeah.
Valfira, are you in the form of Nux or Edgar at the moment?
Edgar.
Edgar approaches you.
Just feel more comfortable, Edgar. Hey, Val, do you mind if we just sort of walk over to the fireplace there and have a bit of a chat?
Of course.
Get over here.
Only if I get the coffee trailer. No.
Oh,
Oh, my bad. Okay, hold on. Yeah. So, Zerakos is alive.
He is. Which is good. Though he does not seem to be in a good place. I mean, it sounded like, according to her, that he had not spoken for months. He was in a place with no light. He was... sounded scared or tired.
Yeah, no, I heard all of it. Or I couldn't stop shouting.
She wasn't very excited.
But I told you, I knew. Bastard doesn't die easy.
Does not. I'll give him that. Neither of us do.
Just, you know, I want you to know that if you do need anything, that's all, even a punching bag, I'm here.
Right. I mean, it seems I've had that offer from just about everyone so far when they've had the chance to speak to me.
To be fair, you have been understandably pissed at me. I'm not going to blame you for it. But if you ever do feel like you just, you know, let me know beforehand so I don't get surprised.
Right. Well, I do not think I will use you as a punching bag, especially when there are so many targets that we are finding recently.
Yeah, you fucking certainly fucked up at fucking bugs. What kind of fucking bullshit are you using?
What referred to as psionics.
Are you not like that? Just cast spells or some shit out your sword?
It's not exactly magic, but it is. Trying to think of a way to describe it. I guess similar
Brain
to
magic?
how wizards learn their magic, the way I learned mine. Training, focus. Perhaps a spark of what was already there, innate. But it is different to magic.
Was it something that you learned during your mercenary stuff, or is that something that just sort of appeared? It seems like when you got it, it seemed to have surprised you.
It did surprise me. It was the first time I've ever seen it quite like that. Or anything really at all. But it was a shock. And one I did not expect to see after all this time.
You know, I can't say I've ever seen anyone in your family do that.
No, I mean, none of them quite went through some of the same things that I did.
Yeah. Just scratch the back of my head.
Trained quite like I did.
So awkwardly.
No, it is. Well, no offense, it is something that Zerakos would probably know, but
Maybe when we get back into Rindleton, you could ask, you know, your grandparents.
ask them what?
mean, look, if it seems to just have appeared, then it's possible that it, similar to how sorcerers work. Maybe it's
I
inherited.
know how they got there. Don't worry. I know.
Oh. All right. As long as it doesn't sort of work how Libas seems to just sort of explode. I don't feel going to get hit by any.
It is far more similar to how auras work. It is learned and controlled. But thank you for your concern.
I'm glad he's definitely still alive. I felt it, but my confidence is waning. I'm glad he's still out there.
I'm glad as well. Very, very glad. And as soon as we're finished here, we shall search.
Sounds like a plan.
Good.
As you guys are winding down this conversation, there is a knock at the door.
I'll get it.
Come in.
I'm gonna run and get it to cover up the fact that I was totally not peeking on that conversation.
So,
Or
you open up the door. There is a little bit dirty from working the entire day in the field and gathering stuff. There is Drash holding his daughter's hand. So,
Hey.
you guys, you back for the night?
Yeah.
Is the library in?
Hey.
You free?
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Is this for the alphabet stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Wait, are you? I'm sorry. What are we doing?
It's pretty secret. Lavoca official business.
Actually, Aura would be a great help here, I think. Drash. She's cool.
He's teaching me read. He's teaching me read. He's teaching me to read. He's teaching her to read.
Yeah. With that, are you learning Common or Sylvan or a different language?
There's more than one.
Common. Start with Common, please.
I start talking in Sylvan at him.
Oh god, I switched to Sylvan. Just not yet, not yet. Okay, just let's go Common first.
Okay. I go switch back to Common and go, okay, cool. Yeah.
Sorry.
Before they
Where's his
leave,
daughter?
Before they leave, I will put a hand on Drash's shoulder and say, there's nothing embarrassing about learning new things. It is difficult, and especially writing.
If I wanted.
Of course, no. I'm saying you have nothing to worry about. Everyone will see that as an accomplishment. And I will inspire him for his next lesson.
Inspire an NPC, yeah.
So, I'm not going to take too much time with this, as you send one for your table. I will let you guys make I don't know, what roll did I ask for last time?
He rolled intelligence.
I will let it be at advantage, because he's got...
Aura.
No, I just say with your combined intelligence, it's probably better. So, at advantage.
It's not.
So that is a natural 1 without advantage. But a natural 19 with advantage, -2, or -1, I'm not sure, plus D6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus 4.
No.
Okay.
He learned 3 letters.
No, man, he knows his alphabet.
Yeah, he's like, so won't you come and play with me? Okay, I got it.
Proud of him.
Yeah. Him and his daughter leave that night singing the same nursery rhyme most kids learn about the alphabet as they go. But he has his alphabet, and he has the start of Drash. It is all in capital letters, but he is learning.
I subtly, not so subtly, high five Aura.
Let's see how well his daughter got it. Worse than him this time, but
Exciting.
yes. So Drash is on his way to becoming a studied man. And the morning comes to you all. The morning of the 10th. So
3
I want to
days.
clarify time.
Yeah.
3 days. Day trip to Farden, at least from here. And then 2-day trip to the plateau.
So we basically
Come.
have time for Farden, and
You
Yeah.
do not
back
have
the
time to
plateau.
complete all of them. You do not have time to check
Yeah.
you have time now to check the cave or Farden.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And it's
So,
real close.
I'm going to ask you guys last time. Is this your final option?
When you
Okay.
do that, why do you have to do that?
Because you're so good at making decisions without me putting doubt in your mind.
See, okay. Doubt in mind time. We could either.
At the party, half goes to the cave, half goes to the party.
No, I was going
Yeah,
to say we could either go Farden,
Hmm.
or we could go to Moonlit Plateau and set up a bunch of shit to just like
We don't have
stall
that
the
much
fuck
to
out.
set up, though.
We don't have shit to set
have
up.
nothing.
What are
We
we
don't
gonna
have
set up?
food or shit. We don't have anything.
We're gonna spend the entire day just digging a hole.
That was just wasting time.
Just dig a moat.
I would then.
I would suggest that the only options we have is Farden or the cave. That's it.
Farden is closer to the plateau, right?
Farden is closer to the plateau. Well, technically the cave is 2 days from Lavoca, 1 day from the plateau. So either way, by the time you kind of get there, Farden will then be 2 days from the plateau. It's same time, roughly. Everything was sort of equally distant, depending time-wise.
I'm
To
just
make
trying to.
matters simple, I'm just going to stick with Farden because I still
Yeah.
think Farden's
Okay.
idea.
So
Yep.
remember, this is all still survival check dependent on tracking. Difficult terrain does exist.
Can I
Hell yeah.
inspire?
You can inspire.
No. Oh, okay.
Look, this is just for him finding the route to Farden, so I'll say for yes.
Okay.
This is-
Excuse me, them.
Also,
You're Edgar right now, so it's he.
It's actually he though, so it's fine. Anyway.
also, guys, you all get my inspiring leader HP, and it is 9 right now.
Also, it's very
Nice.
not as much lucid last night, but Eleanor, you can now mark on the sheet. So this uses the same feature as an extended rest, but you can visit Flora in your dreams once per extended rest, which is a week of downtime. So you can add that to your sheet.
how do we call this awesome new ability?
So it is Carl's astral projection.
Okay.
So it's something you have
Sweet.
to ask him to drop in to do, but you can now
That's
call
a-
upon Carl in your dreams.
Carl's dropped me a line.
You need to have a week of rest, so it uses the same mechanic from Strong of the Followers, the extended rest, which is a week of rest. You know, not like sleeping, but a week of downtime. But once you do an extended rest, you can visit Flora in your dreams.
Sweet.
The all important survival check, boys.
Oh, big and small.
Come on.
So, the trip to Farden, please, if you will.
If I fucking will.
Don't. That's an evil laugh.
You
fuck.
got it. Do not.
What
tell
did
me
you get?
blew it.
Was it a 1?
2 ones.
If we're on stream right now, I'd leave the call. I rolled a 1 with a 5 on the bardic inspiration, so that's gonna be 6 on the die total.
You-
Total of 12 with my survival.
You can
Look, I would
ask me.
allow someone to give you advantage on this roll to help. Is anyone here proficient in survival as well?
I
I
don't
believe-
think so.
I believe I am, but I can't check because I'm still doing spells.
Pretty sure Lark was the other person who was
Lark
survival
was the other-
proficient.
Who's that? Don't know that. I'll check. Blue sheet, Laura. Actually, I can't check.
Good luck when
I
we
do
need-
not have survival.
Look, I will.
I have jack of all trades. I'm
Sure,
kind of.
I will. We'll scuff reasoning. I'll allow. I'm feeling generous tonight. We'll go advantage because it's not like an area you don't already know the idea of. And Sharon's putting hearts in the chat, so why not?
Such a yeah, thank you.
Oh,
I need
Sharon.
her to channel her
Thank you.
positive energy. We need this to roll higher than a fucking 1, preferably, at least, at the very least.
You got plus
If I roll
5
2
on
ones, I'm pissed.
You roll 2 ones. It's on brand for tonight.
Look, not
Use
wrong.
a different dice though. 20.
That's a motherfucking 3. That's about 20.
So
Thanks, Shaz.
you almost like. This is odd for Edgar Nux right now. People are talking. This walk is good. People are actually talking about what's happening, and you kind of get distracted a couple times, and people have to bring you back on focus. Be like, wait, Edgar, which way do we turn here? And you're like, oh fuck. But you do make your way to Farden. Let's roll for encounter though. Where's that detail? Yeah.
The roll for today of natural 20s and 1s is
no
ridiculous.
encounter either. So that's good.
Oh,
Yay!
So you make your way to Farden. It is. Are you stealthing or are you just going in?
Just going.
We're going in. We want to look like people.
We're not
So-
endangered.
It is an area that is heavily covered in webbing, and there. Wait, you're here during daytime, aren't you? 1 second. Is it? Can you guys see? But you actually you do arrive here towards the night. How's your vision on the map?
I can see
full
everything.
vision. I
Okay.
can see everything.
As you go left, do you call out or what do you do when you get here? This place is long abandoned.
I would assume that we are trying to keep up the act, so I'll be walking in the middle of people and trying to act even haughtier than I usually do.
So there is a
And,
tavern
like-
here. Looks like
Huh?
it was once a tavern. The door is
Okay.
knocked down and there's blood on the ground.
I
Yeah.
will loudly say, "Why do I pay you, old lugs? Come on, I'm tired. My legs are not made for walking. Let's find a place to stay."
So
I
as you
think
say
I-
that, crawling out of the two long hairy legs pull open, squeezing through the door frame, and you hear, "Would be rude of me to deny visitors," as a large spider comes out of the door frame.
Oh, it's talking.
Is
It
he
speaks.
shaped like a friend?
She's like a spider.
Welcome to my home, fresh meat. You'll have to pardon me. I've eaten too recently to partake in your flesh.
Good to know.
Can I inquire your name?
I do not know what you would call me in the common tongue. This is... I do not know. Whatever you wish, it does not matter to me.
Well, good,
How long
sir.
have you?
Oh, yeah, go on.
How long have you taken up residence here?
I have been here since my mother was here. My entire life. Many seasons. Occasionally, fools walk into my home. Fresh food, but too many tried recently, and I've had my fill of flesh.
Any?
Get bored?
I have my fun. There is trees to climb and things to hunt. Tell me, little ones, why do you come to my home?
We are but simple travelers, walking through here, trying to find a place to bed down for the night. We did not think we would be disturbing quite a magnificent creature like you.
Kind of stretches out fully. This thing is like easily like 10 feet tall. Kind of crawls a little bit closer to you. Well, you humans often deal in names and titles. Laws of lands do not apply here, but I would like to know who I speak to if you have such a title.
Well, some of us do have titles. I'm Lady Eleanor Morel.
Lady Eleanor. It bows.
I bow as well.
You're music, Jen, I think.
Yeah, we can't do.
She goes, I'm Laura. Hi.
Hello, little one.
I am Liber, and this is Valk here.
Oh, well,
Scritches.
interesting.
Yes.
It's wounded. Did you do that?
No, we found it in the settlement of Rindleton. It was wounded and corrupted. It still contains the seed of corruption. We have temporarily healed it, but if you know of any way of healing corruption, that would be greatly appreciated.
I think I know what it is, to the least. Another thing of like-minded power in this forest. Singing was hard to resist, but I did. My brood did not. Not all of them. He
It's a whole
starts
lot of
weaving a
feedback.
small web around his mouth, very harshly around his fangs, until on the end of one of his long legs, there is just stuck around it, pulls it out towards you. Take my venom. Should at least halt it for a week or two until you find a sage.
Oh yeah.
Thank you
Generous.
kindly.
Also, I think you would be glad to hear that we have dealt with the singing. It will bother you no longer.
Oh, it's hard to sleep. But it's better now, I noticed that. That was your doing.
Yes.
For that I thank you.
Glad.
I'm not a fan of fire.
Yeah,
It ruins my webs.
burned the tree that made the singing, though.
It was good. So,
Yeah.
I apologize, I cannot consume you, but if you wish to bed down, I can allow that.
No apologies necessary, good sir, but you seem like a strong and wise creature, and you gave us a very generous gift to pay you back, and also to continue on this good leg of our relationship, maybe to forge an alliance for the future. Is there anything you would like from us?
I do not possess thumbs like you humans do. There's a few bodies still inside I would like dragged out. Perhaps buried or taken away. The bones don't liquefy.
Oh, but
Of course.
we have plenty of thumbs.
I have plenty of legs, but nary a thumb.
It will be
I
done,
can-
good sir.
I can get started.
Our
on
own
that.
abilities.
The thumbless spider.
If you did have thumbs, that would be pretty handy, though.
Yes. I would have opened the door rather than kick it down.
Mm.
Also, if you need anything to be mended or fixed around here, I am pretty good at magic. If you want anything to be in a better position.
Where do you live, little creatures?
We're from all over the place. Right now we're traveling.
Where do you call home?
I don't know.
Men?
Place called the Feywild.
I know it well. Never been.
Where I call home. I've been there in a very long time, though.
I've not had bad relations with most humans, but it's been odd that I have some so chatty and not fleeing in terror. Must forgive my comment.
You've given us
practice.
You've given us no reason. No reason to flee in terror.
And
I
compared
ate
to
but a few
some-
days ago.
Compared to some people we have encountered out here, you're most friendly.
There is not the most amicable people.
No.
What brings
Yeah.
you to the woad, other than a tree that calls your name?
Uh,
Well, we were
Let's leave a
traveling
little-
between Rindleton, from Rindleton, up north.
Now we're trying to save a little girl.
Girl.
The
What little
people
girl?
that troubled you before, they are our enemies. How many of them did you rightfully smite?
But not all liquefied that well. Some got away.
How
Did
many
you
came
see-
to you?
I counted 6 cocoons inside. If not a dozen left.
did you see if any bore this mark? And I'll prestidigitate the symbol of the moth on my hand. Step forward if he needs to see better.
Kind of gets down very low. It's odd. This thing, all of its eyes are like in your. Libo, was it?
Yes,
Not a fan of moths.
neither are we.
And was the mark bared on the people. Bad taste, bad blood. Filling, but not nice.
They are.
No, quick question, Des. In the future, can our retainer be a spider?
If you roll really well, this is a possible retainer.
I love him. I love him
I
so
love
much.
it.
It's
There
the
is
best.
special allies, and since there's no dragons inside the world, I have filled it
I
with
love
other fun
that guy.
things.
Can we
So
adopt
I'm-
him?
He can adopt
Did
you.
you,
Oh my god, I want to be adopted by the Spider-Man.
with the moth people that came through before, did you see any children with them?
No. They spoke of the sacrifice. Did not mention it coming here. I wouldn't eat anything not full grown.
Right. And
It's a
when
waste.
they... Of course. And when they fled before you, what direction did they head in?
From here,
To survive?
northwest.
Is that the direction of the cave?
That's the direction of the cave.
Perfect.
Yes, little one.
You said you won't eat things that are full grown. I'm very small. Would you eat me?
Are you offering?
Kind of looks over at you.
Curious.
You're small for an elf. Most elves I've eaten have been much taller.
Yeah. Didn't get a whole lot of great nutrition growing up.
Probably not worth the mouthful then.
Cool. Well, since you don't want to eat me, can we be friends?
The notion of friends is such a machination of mankind. I do not see any reason to eat you. I do not see any reason to fight you. You come bearing no ill will towards me or my brood. I don't see why, not by your human nature, you may consider me neutral to your existence.
That is most gracious of you.
Maybe in the future.
Perhaps if you brought me something absolutely scrumptious, I would consider it.
What do you consider absolutely scrumptious?
Meat that is liquefied to a nice fine juice.
Does he want a smoothie?
He wants a people smoothie.
Does the meat need to be raw?
It is preferable. I've never started a fire.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
once
true,
hit
not
two
us.
rocks together. Sparks happened, but that was, well... No, I suppose it would have been metal that was hitting off metal. I'd have grabbed them by the legs and just smashed together.
Good sir. If in the future we would like to visit you again, would you be happy with a gift of sheep or other creatures, or only human meat suffices?
Meat is meat, regardless if it comes from man or mammal. It matters not to me.
Or does this mean that you have us getting sheep?
You have sheep with you.
Before, Eleanor didn't want us to have sheep in the past. So, I'm
You have
trying
a
to...
farm?
We're trying to get one.
Where is your farm?
Are you gonna try to eat our farm?
No, but if the meat is exceptional, I might partake.
We don't have a farm yet. We don't have a home, of anything to speak really right now.
Friend.
It is, yeah. We will bring you some meat when we next come this way. Be a,
You're all odd creatures.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That is very accurate. My magic does not do what it's supposed to.
You're a wizard.
Eh.
You're sorcerers and men of
Yeah.
magic. I so do enjoy magic.
Okay. Good enjoy or bad enjoy?
I find it entertaining.
Oh, nice.
And I just poof off the shadow claws.
Yeah. That is entertaining.
Prestidigitation fireworks display.
He starts clapping with his front pincers.
I love this guy. I love this guy.
Oh my god, we've got to make a name for him, guys.
Yeah,
I never thought
He's
I
our
would love
best
a
friend.
spider in D&D this much.
Oh my god.
good sir. Do you find only magic entertaining, or do stories also interest you?
People often beg for their life. They say they have a family, they say what deeds they've done. It makes me chuckle.
Whenever we come here, we will be sure to bring you gifts of meat and magic and maybe a story of you.
You're probably the few people that come through here that are better left off as entertainers in Northeast. I don't get many of you, or many men of the wood, that see a spider of me and see someone to entertain. You humor me. I am intrigued. Do visit again. Sleep the night if you must. Clean out the bodies if you will. There's a few abandoned houses around here with beds. I care not for them. Very nice web.
Thank you. We'll move those bodies for you.
And we'll make sure not to disrupt your webs.
If you see any of my children in the world, send them back this way. They're misguided.
Will do.
Would they understand our speech?
They are not the quickest to learn, but they understand. They will not speak. I do not have many left.
Is there a way that we can let them know that you told us?
You could mention their mother in Farden.
Oh, you know.
No, I thought
It's a girl.
Okay.
not our fault then. We're thinking of names. Not our fault. All right. Is there a way we can distinguish them from other spiders? There are a lot of different kinds in the world.
My kind is the king of spiders. They won't.
Of course.
They won't. Other spiders tend to follow, not attack. You could... I do not know, but you seem also inquisitive and skilled and entertaining.
Thank you.
I know the name. I know the name. And you will not challenge me on this. Mommy Longlegs.
Can I challenge you on it?
No, just because I think if we say that out loud one more time, Des will smite us and not let us have the happy spider.
I
like
might
that.
spot you in the one shot. We'll see how we go.
You may call me Mommy if you so wish. You are not my brood, but it would be interesting. The thought is humorous to me. Maybe we staple a few legs onto you and see what you look like with 8.
So much.
Spider-Man.
Don't try that, please, Nux. Edgar.
Edgar's over here like deep in thought, like that might help me turn into a bug.
Tell me, what do you do with this? You say these cultists, your enemy, these men of moth. Where do they take up residence?
We know where they will be in a couple of days. A moonlit
Yes.
plateau in the
They do
forest.
not taste
We will
terrible.
try to smite them there, and
The plateau,
if you'd like
the
to
druids
come.
one. Yes, I know it well.
They have
Word
corrupted
smart.
it, though.
Bad smells coming from that direction.
Demons were summoned there by these people.
Demons the like is disgusting.
We've...
Yes, I have decided. I
Mm.
will come with you to this plateau. We will fight these cultists. You said you cooked meat before. I'd very much so like to try these cooked then melted.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Congratulations, you are part of my brood for the day being. Do you need feeding? I have a bit of liquid left over.
I think we have our own rations. I'm
One of the legs
Not sure
reaches
how-
out and kind of brushes your hair back. So competent. So grown up. Let's rest.
thank you.
As it kind of heads back
Thank you.
inside, squeezes back through. Makes its way from nest.
this is the best NPC.
You've got Mummy Longlegs and Mother Mulvor. How many fucking
A lot of-
mother-related characters are they going to
Look,
be?
you guys have issues.
If I was just standing there at just this, like, what the fuck have we got ourselves into?
If we fucking call this goddamn thing Mummy Log's legs, I'm killing it then myself.
Oh no!
That sounds like such a
Not
case
touching
name.
my mom.
We have Mother Mulva, we have this one. We might as well petition Des to change it from Quenthian Jordan to Milfian Jordan because all of them are-
So that's definitely the title of the next episode.
That's not good for Twitch.
Milfian
Actually, it's
Jen.
probably great for Twitch. Let's be real.
Right.
Look, next episode we're all in hot tubs. Just saying.
I am going to be not here for next session apparently.
So,
See,
climbs
Des
inside.
was going to get art for the group, but it's actually going to see art of the spider instead.
So,
I was
as you guys
gonna make
climb
a-
in and clean out the bodies, the night comes and a night's rest. As you settle into these very nice sort of like webbed hammocks that are strung around for you, as it's like gone around to try to like sweep up some dust. We will end the session as you bed down in the spider's home of Farden.
Amazing, amazing, great.
Thank everyone who did follow me, a couple new followers and viewers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. And we won't have a regular game next week, but on the 17th. But the week after we will. See you then.
Thanks, peeps.
Thank you.